Game over.
Fuck! What the fuck? Fuck! Who the fuck? Fuck this fucking... How are you so fucking... Fuck! Game over, man. Game over.
Wait a minute. There's things here. There's trees. There's rocks. There's birds. There's squirrels. Come on. We'll bless them all until we get versticken. Join me.
No, you fool. We're following orders.
What about you guys? We ain't found shit.
Who is he?
He's an asshole, sir.
I know that. What's his name?
That is his name, sir. Asshole. Major asshole.
How many assholes we got on this ship anyhow? Knew it. I'm surrounded by assholes.
Oh, sure. Maybe not as much as jumping on a bicycle with a seat missing, but it hurts. Johnny? What do you know about illegal narcotics?
It's not my bag. That's not a bag. That's my fucking coochie that's hanging out.
The sad truth is that cock size is the smallest it's ever been in recorded history.
We got
Welcome to the show. We're hopefully ready to go. Oh, he said as he cleared his throat. Excuse me. Harvey all saying, "Hey, how you doing, buddy?" Hello, he says. Well, I say hello back, good sir. We've got a show planned for you today with all of the fixings and trimmings that a show would always have. Let's pop this over. Here we go. There we are. Ah, the return of the holier-than-thou fucking green screen background. But I did finally get, I did get this thing tweaked, so now I can at least, I can use it as I need to. I feel like, that's pretty good. If we could do that, maybe, for at least today. At least for today, I will rely on the skills I've already stolen. All right. Thank you, Wilmer Autotech, huge supporter of the show and quasi-asshole, Wilmer Autotech. Thank you. Good to see you, buddy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, we have all of our stories loaded. I got everything but the thumbnail up. I even managed to squeak in a meal. I am so, like, ready to go that I'm worried I'm not me today. Like, I'm like, hey, hold on. There's a lot more preparedness than typically comes with me. So, it's a little weird now because we're waiting for people to filter in, and normally one of the things I have to do is bullshit while I load the fucking stories up and stuff, and I'm getting the chats. Like, it's all ready to go. I've got the Rumble chat up so I can see it. We've got the chat right there so you guys can be seen. I got the, let's pop it out here. I got the YouTube chat out as well. Gonna rock out with my chat out. That's what we're gonna do. All right, so I've got pretty much every chat window visibly available. Everything that we can do has been done. All right, so a lot of stuff has happened since yesterday, so we do have a lot to get into. Can't dick around too much. However, I will say before we start, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 or 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hype train videos. And if we get a hype train over level 5, or no, over level 6, that's where. If the hype train goes over level 6, we are doing the best one that we're saving for last automatically. If it starts taking too much time or any of them suck, we'll bail out, but whatever. God damn it, there's one I have to play. Oh, I want to play that. I'm fucking this close to breaking the seal and just running it now. But I haven't seen. I saw 2 seconds. Well, not 2 seconds. I apologize. I misspeak. I saw 10 seconds of this video, and at the end of that 10 seconds, I went, yep, we got, well, actually, no. At the end of that 10 seconds, I went, there is an actual thing for it. I'm fucking turning into Aaron with my mismanagement.
We got one!
That's how happy I was with that. I also found a video for this Sunday show that also prompted kind of a...
We got one!
Angry Saxon saying, pull up my neighbor. You mean the video you sent me on Facebook? Let me check. The video for this Sunday is one that I have to go down and get the timestamps on, but I'm going to have fun ripping on that person. If Aaron was such a person to do people's shows, I'd be like, come on my show this Sunday. I've got a target for you. But let's go, I believe, right here. This liquid tree cleans air. Is it the real from RVL? Let's say that. I don't know what pull up my neighbor. Oh, what up my neighbor? Oh, jeez, I thought you were saying like I did a video with my neighbor and I Hey Johnny, are you stupid? Yep, totally am. Totally am. Didn't know that? Well, now you do. And it's been broadcast. Alrighty, so, like I said, Rumble chat, YouTube chat, both available over there. The YouTube and Twitch chat popping up on the screen for you guys. Chevrolet JB said, yeah, it took me a minute also. Yeah, I just, I thought he had a video of his neighbor, and I was like, well, there's no nudity, right? Like, I mean, if there is, that doesn't bother me. I won't air it, you know? I mean, that's alone time, Johnny. Anyways, so let's go ahead and close that. No one wants to see that. See what? Your neighbor naked? No. You're just the one who pulled
Cheer
up.
100. If you woke up with chocolate syrup on your ass, would you tell anyone?
How do I know it's chocolate syrup? Let's just be clear. You're telling me I'm waking up with a brown liquid substance on my ass and not immediately jumping into the shower. I mean, I feel like I don't wait for an aroma when I'm like, hey, did I shit my pants? I'm just like, nope, clean it all off, burn it. It's To quote some hunters in the area, if it's brown, it's going down. Like, yeah, see?
Hello, motherfucker.
Thank you, Sandy Squatch, for the 100 bits. Saint Ren asking the very obvious question: white chocolate or brown? Thank you for the 100 bits. Thank you for kicking off the show. We're having a great time.
Cheer 100. Definitely white chocolate.
Definitely white chocolate? Well, now I'm fucking taking an acid bath because I'm worried that's jizz. Just, And I'm a guy. You can't convince me it's not. Dude, it smells like chocolate. Yeah, I'm sure jizz tastes like chocolate, too. That's why I'm not gay. I don't try it because I know I won't come back. Angry Saxon, you got roofied? I don't know why. This is one of those things. If you did this, like, if this happened, what would you do? Again, why are we proposing I would be a person that would be in that scenario? I just, explain how we got to, like, I'm one of those people, I need the whole story. Explain how we got to waking up with what, again, we've been told is chocolate syrup on our ass. Like, did I go in for a procedure and they're like, all right, now count back from 100 and we're going to remove your wisdom teeth? Like, I mean, did it start that way, or was it like, oh, if you buy me a drink, I'll totally flirt with you for an hour? Like, that way? I mean, Johnny, the Hangover story. I mean, kind of. It's just, that's really open-ended. Waking up with chocolate sauce on your ass. I'm like, hello, I have a few questions about the events that may have predated this whole chocolate sauce on our ass thing. I would like to know how we got here. Hon, your ass is leaking white chocolate again. Don't move. Let me get an ice cream cone from the freezer. Oh, Saint Arend. The worst part is, again, well, now I know it has happened after One-Eyed Johnny. Well, now I know it has happened after One-Eyed Johnny episodes. What are you talking about? We're not doing one of those today. Angry Saxon, better give you a spoon so you can eat my ass. I mean, you could give me a spoon. You could, but, I got one right here. Someone is a slobby pig who literally scarfed down a can of soup while he got the show launched. Like he was a starving Ethiopian child. We had to eat quickly. It was a competition. Loser goes home hungry. All right. So, we've been threatening to start a show. I feel like at some point we have to follow through with that. Wouldn't Strawberry Leak be in front? Strawberry Leak. Tuesday is the cherries. I'm still a little confused, I'll be honest. I didn't mention cherries. Oh, Jesus, he's always like paranoid and shit. It's like he smoked a big fatty right before the show, you know? Like fucking what the hell? Anyways. Now, what about strawberry syrup? No, we were talking about Trucker 18-wheeler. We were talking about Happy Sunday, says St. Art. Happy Sunday? It's fucking Sunday? What? Thank you, Lab-Glass, for the 100 bits. Oh, that's just gross. Oh, it wasn't done. Oh, I thought we were done. Oh. Dear Lord. See a doctor. Alrighty, so we have all of our stories loaded up, and we might as well just kick on into the first one here. And again, just quick reminder, really awesome Hype Train video that I didn't finish watching it because I thought that would be unfair of me to kind of like fortune teller see it coming. And so I started it, and I went, I think we have potential, and I could be wrong. So that is always a possibility. However, I don't think so. I think we found a real winner there, or at least just deeply funny for one moment. This first story, the government's supposed to reassure us, right? Sounds great today. Yes, it does sound great today because so far, it did sound great. Who's the asshole? Polar Bear Express, thank you for the 1,500 channel points. As I was saying, it did sound great right until that part. But yes, the sound is doing very well as long as the system does not get hinky. And we paid all our bills and we've done all our stuff. So is this pressboard? Knock on pressboard. Let's hope we stay together. Trucker 18 Wheeler says, quit eating refried beans. No, make me. I love refried beans, okay? I love refried beans. I love refried beans. No, I love refried I love Wi-Fi beans is what I love. I love me some Wi-Fi beans. But yes, I hope you don't jinx it. Well, if we do, we already did. But so yeah, I love my refried beans because it's very dependable food stuff, you know? There's no mystery to refried bean. Can you say a fucking word, dude? Jesus. Toastmaster, I know food's getting expensive, but you really shouldn't have to refinance it. You are absolutely right. Absolutely right. But at this point, you know, some of us have trouble with our money management. Harvey all saying, I love lamp. I love lamp. Brick, where did you get a grenade? All right. Maybe with a little bit of water, we'll be able to speak like someone should be able to fucking speak. Ugh. Anyways, let's go back. I gotta reload it. There we go. Alrighty, so we got Hot Jesus on a side of Yarato. Thank you for the 1,500. I don't know why. All right, I saw a moving commercial for a moving company called, quote, 2 Men in a Truck. Movers who care. Who care about what? Not asking questions? 2 Men in a Truck sounds like, have victim will travel. 2 Men in a Truck, actually, Sandy Squatch has it right. Where is that? 2 Men in a Truck sounds like their tagline should actually be
Mary Lipstick.
Alrighty, so speaking of people who love dick,
Mary Lipstick.
The Biden administration has been dealing with a little bit of a kerfuffle. There's been some documents that may have been leaked from the Pentagon, and it's kind of like, oh, this doesn't really look good. And I gotta say, this is the absolute best time for our president, his highly questionable business activity son and his daughter, them to be off in Ireland. This is the right time to visit the home country. You know, keep up foreign affairs. Check out your real estate holdings. You know, test the waters on how they feel about your family moving there after seeking political asylum. You know, just all the things you might want to do on a vacation. You know, because life is precious. Who has the time? Alrighty, let's go ahead and get back to 2 Men in a Truck. 2 Men in a Truck. The dead hooker you have to provide for yourself.
A very serious risk to national security. Those documents expose U.S. intelligence on Asia and the Middle East. But the biggest concern involves the war in Ukraine.
Here we go. We're finally going to see all the dirt about how the Biden administration has been using taxpayer money to funnel it through the Ponzi scheme. Blah, blah, blah. Johnny, can you explain any new symptoms you might feel about your MS? Well, I can't apparently say 2 fucking words to save my ass, Doc. Is that new? Have I always been a tongue-tied motherfucker? Trucker 18-wheeler saying 2 Men in a Truck is bigger than the logo makes it. At least national. I mean, You got Bidenese. Oh, no! Joe Biden promised he wouldn't rub off on me. Now he lied twice. I'll let you think about that one. Alrighty, so again, the classified documents. What one's about Ukraine? You were saying what about Ukraine?
Done to limit the damage.
Tonight.
Limit the damage. The damage to who? Who's the damage that we're limiting? I feel like the damage limiting probably started before this article went out, because I feel like a lot of the damage, like the stuff we shouldn't know, you guys probably already redacted. I'm just saying, I don't believe you would stand up to the government. Holy Jesus, Wilmer, thank you. 100 bits. Why? Where did Joe touch you? Angry Saxon, smarter question. Where didn't he? Jokes. He made some accusations about the president to the background of a horrible diarrhea shit. Ponzi scream, says Trucker 18-wheeler. Not if you're talking about the channel points ones. There's no, Oh, Johnny, I'm having lunch. I didn't do that, okay? That wasn't me. That is Wilmer who's got the loose ass. I'm not over here making mud. I just ate soup. I realize that actually doesn't discount you from the mud making category. Anyways, so back to yes, let's shit the bed. Now that they talked about shitting our pants. All right, so now back to this Ukraine leak thing. The extent of the information that came out, like, because of the way the news has been, do we trust them to actually, like, give us, you know, the what's what? Or are you guys just gonna, I don't know, like, suck the government? Again, I describe leak, I guess.
Pentagon officials are scrambling to identify the source of leaked documents apparently meant for senior decision makers like the Joint Chiefs. Pages seem drawn from secret military briefing books.
All right, just quick clarification because of this administration. Are we talking senior decision makers or decision makers who are seniors? Because while one could be the other, technically the other isn't necessarily both. I'm just saying, it's like a woman asking a man, whose panties are these? Man says, mine. Hey, look, sometimes I just really enjoy, you know, just a nice line up the ass. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes it's all right when you feel it riding up. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Yeah. Let me smell your dick. Well, it's going to smell like vagina because I'm gay. That's, in fact, that's not even vagina. That is just mangina. We try very hard to keep it, you know, true to form on this side of the...
Including CIA updates.
Afternoon, everybody.
Not even the White House can say if the crisis is contained.
We don't know. We truly don't.
Well, obviously, you know, this is very detrimental.
Republican Congressman Mike Turner, chairman of the House Intelligence Committee, was briefed earlier today.
We don't know what else might be coming or what else they have access to.
So wait, they're edging?
It's so important to find the source and to close down this source.
For the first time since the documents were identified on a popular gaming platform, the Pentagon is acknowledging the stakes.
Wait a minute. Popular gaming platform? Did they leak these things over Minecraft? And if they did, do you have to build the obsidian portal to get it? Yaruto waving at. What's up, Yaruto? Stevie J saying, hi, Johnny. Good show this morning. Thank you, Stevie J. I had fun. I am going to admit I got a little carried away a couple of times, and I regret that. I was just going with the flow. And here's the other big problem. I kind of might have scuffed up Aaron's floor leaving. Because, like, I'm leaning on the walker a lot right now, and so, like he's being super nice about it, and I'm all like, I'll fucking fix your floor, man. Don't fire me, dude. I just scratched your shit. I didn't know. Now I got to go buy a new walker that has wheels on it and stuff and folds. And I'm just like, oh, shit. And this is the thing. When I saw that one that I'm going to go get, I'm like, oh, if I had known that was there, I would have bought that one first. That just seemed like a better idea. But I was like, I don't really need all that shit. I'm going to go with this one. And so, yeah, oops. And, yeah, great show today. Thank you. You know what this teaches me? Just, take a fucking compliment, you know, just, you know what, we're going to let the news do the news. I need a moment to just kind of tell myself to, you know, stop eating your whole foot. Just
highly classified material.
With the spring offensive approaching, the documents apparently revealing Ukraine's reported need for new munitions. So acute, its air defense could...
Okay, I'm calling it now. This is bullshit. Johnny, why are you calling it bullshit? Because the last thing that Ukraine needs is more munitions, all right? We've given them so much shit, and we keep hearing all these stories about outdated weapons. Right. Because the ones we sold them were past their expiration date, and as we all know, after the first 2 months of manufacturing, guns don't fire the same. Stevie J saying, you are a job provider. Scruff floors create business for maid companies and flooring companies. Yeah, but Aaron has his own, like in-house maid service. I'm pretty sure it was a package deal. It came with the beard. And someday Aaron has a maid. He has it made. Someday I'm gonna get a talking to. Be like, all right, dude, I get the joke. Yeah. All right, but fucking knock it off. All right, for how many years is this going on? I mean, I don't know. How long are you gonna live? Because I'm planning to take this one to the grave with me. Sad part is yeah, I'll probably go first. Anyways, at least the Taliban's not complaining about their weapons, right? The Taliban inherited helicopters, Humvees, and a fucking amusement park. And you know what they said? They were nothing but cheers the whole time. Just, woo, we're having a great time. Yeah, sure. Again, so I conveniently... These documents leaked show our Ukraine's need for arms. Like, we need to get Ukraine more weapons. I mean, I know it sounds crazy, everybody, given the situation, but since things are so dire in Ukraine, should we maybe give them some more money? Look, if Ukraine's having trouble with their armaments, I would suggest they stop selling them and maybe use them. They're using outdated weapons. Well, that's because they sell the newest ones, because those fetch the best price. And that's how a scheme works, you see. Anyways.
Could crumble. And indications a former intel official says the U.S. and others may be keeping tabs on President Zelensky's conversations.
Oh, I fucking hope so. I fucking hope so. Did I say hope show? Oh, I fucking hope so. They keep weapons on the Mongolians and weapons on the Ukrainians. No, I would hope they're listening to his phone calls. With how much money the American people have given Zelensky, I would hope that we have, like, the rights to his firstborn. I don't know what a country would do with the rights to a singular child, but I'm just saying, I kind of feel like for the amount of money we've given him, it would be helpful to have, I don't know, something. Johnny's Hope Show. Yes, Yaruto, Johnny's Hope Show. If we had known that Ukraine needed weapons, we would have shipped them directly from Afghanistan instead of leaving them there. Again, I don't think, I know you're doing a bit, but I don't think that, I don't believe that Ukraine needs weapons. I believe that we need to push the narrative that they need weapons, because especially with everything going on and Hunter Biden looking a little, what's the word? Super sketchy. Well, I say it sure would be an inconvenience if the war in Ukraine that Biden has been pushing this whole time, if that ended up being a Ponzi scheme. Jameson Repair saying, you sound great today. Is MS giving you a break? Oh, no. No, MS is not giving me a break. In fact, MS is doubling down and, what would we say? Fucking up fast and picking up speed. But I don't have any appointments or anything this week. I'm going to get some more tests done next week. And, I'm the cat in the poster. I'm hanging in there. Toastmaster asking Yaruto, Johnny's Hope Show, would that be a telethon? I'll tell you what this is. It's not a man on the street piece. All right. Anyways, God, why do you look familiar? That's going to bug me. Who the heck is quasi-neutral gender lady here?
Documents.
Well, I think the Russians do for sure.
H.R. McMaster, a former national security advisor, told CBS News the apparent mix of authentic and doctored records looks like information warfare.
Yeah, the thing that they don't want to mention is I think it's, oh, excuse me. I just DSP'd. As I was saying, it is informational warfare. The thing is, it's the American government using information to wage war on the American people to convince them to fleece us some more. Toastmaster speculating that some real ones got out, so they put a bunch of fake ones out with it, so nobody knows what's real. Right. But I feel like that whole bit works a lot better if the government and the news agencies do it together. I'm saying I bet the news agencies are like, hey, we got some hot potatoes here. And the government went like, oh, yeah, and it'd be a shame if you reported them with these other hot potatoes. We don't know if any or all of these are real. Some of them might be fake. In fact, I think a lot of them are. Certainly the ones that make us look bad. But I'll tell you this one that says Ukraine needs more money and weapons, that's certainly one we didn't want anyone to know. That Ukraine was in desperate need of money and weapons. So if you guys could all just pass up your guns and your wallets one at a time, except that one. It says bad motherfucker. All right, what am I, Aaron? Let's go.
Elements of truth, that then are combined with false information for propaganda purposes.
For propaganda purposes, or, and again, hear me out, the American government did it so that way you wouldn't just read the shit you'd be pissed about and think it's all trustworthy. This looks really, really bad. Yeah, that's because it's fake. It's propaganda to make you hate your government. But I'll tell you that one about Ukraine needing help, that's totally real. They need all the money and guns we can give them. In fact, we're starting a new program, and it's called Strip American Citizens of the Second Amendment to give Ukraine a second chance.
Another document suggests Russian intelligence is compromised, apparently revealing plans to strike Ukrainian forces at a specific location and time.
They've shown the extent to which the United States and Ukraine are aware of what Russia's doing.
The Pentagon is investigating who had access to the classified materials, and the Justice Department has launched a criminal...
I take it back, Catherine Hitteridge. Oh, you kind of look like that chick from SVU. Okay. Benson. You look like Benson. Has anyone ever told you you look like Benson? Where's your stapler? I mean Stabler.
Probe, Congressman Turner told CBS News it could amount to espionage. Nora?
Catherine Herridge, thank you very much.
All right. To arm a Ukrainian with a dog commercial. With the dog commercial music? What? The dog commercial music. What's the dog? You're out there telling Toastmaster. Well, a Twitch-a-thon, I guess. I mean, it would have to. Benson, a black housekeeper guy? No. Fucking SVU, the redheaded chick. Wasn't her last name, the character's last name, Benson? Could have swore that wasn't the duo like Benson and Stabler. I don't know. I have no goddamn idea. Look, I was just trying to make I don't know. It's a show. We're having fun. Fuck me. Alrighty, so let's get back to our next story. Say what? All right. That's my bad for having the audio down first, but screw this commercial for just being loud and out the gate. You stupid video game ad. What are you, targeting me because you hear I like games? Who told you? Xbox, you whore. What stays on the games is supposed to be only in the games. Alrighty, that didn't even make sense, dude. Alright, Mariska Hargitay. Bud Britches? Oh, is that her actual name? I have no idea. I just know that I used to think she was hot, and that lady looks like the older version of her. I don't know. I'll be your special victims unit. That's really weird, though, when you realize, like, you did. Oof. Well, you know what? How about we leave that where it is? So we covered a story recently about a couple of lawmakers in Nashville, and there's been some new developments. So if you missed our earlier coverage, what happened in Nashville was first they had a shooting perpetrated by a person who was confused about their gender identity, so naturally you have to blame the school you went to and the children attending it. Because those little bastards should have known better. After all, they didn't even exist when you went there. It's obviously their fault. So when that happened, 3 Democratic lawmakers took the opportunity to grab their bleeding hearts and clutch their pearls and launch a giant protest into the House of Congress for the state. And that's apparently against the rules. And so a Republican, being a politician, said, hey, we have a chance to kind of get rid of a few of them. Why don't we do it? Oh my God, Lab Glass, did you order your recycle shirt? Holy shit, I forgot to do that. Where's the phone? I can do that right now. We'll do it live. Fuck off. No, I gotta order a recycle shirt. Recycle. Oh, wow. That I type recycle, and it's the first thing. It's the first thing. 9 colors. All right. Yeah, we're going to go here. Come on. Instant. No, I don't want a virtual try on. Men colored black, not small. I want large. I am a fat man. By now. Actually, you know what? Let's go back. We're going to go and we're going to be nice. By now. Come on. This is boring. Yes, place the order. Estimated delivery Friday, April 14th. That's this Friday. Hell yeah, before Monday. That's going to be fun. It's so goddamn good. Alrighty. You know, this story isn't even as great now because we brought back the recycle shirt from earlier and I was looking at it, just cunt. Just fucking. Oh. Friday can't get here soon enough. At Chris, a man nanny. What? Chris is asking what? Aaron technically has a mammy, Michaela. Oh, a mammy. I don't. Look, I don't know if you know this, but definitely has a man nanny. That's a guy who likes keeping guys around, you know? Let's just say this. For the poon hound he'd have you believe he is, notice there's only one female co-host. And I still argue that April knew what she was doing. And she said, hey, you know what? Before I sign on to this show to help you be your beard, Aaron, there's a deal. I got to get some on-air time, not just be a character in the background. And he's like, I don't know, maybe one night a week. And she held her own. She renegotiated, and he went in for it. Now he's bent over a barrel, which is probably what he wants. All right, enough fan fiction. Let's get back to reality. Right. The news is reality. So the reinstated Nashville lawmaker Justin Jones, who again was kicked out because he was a political opponent of the Republican Party. Not because he was black, but we got to say it was because of, it was racism. No, it wasn't racism, or at least if it wasn't, or at least if it was really stupid racism, because they just blatantly can two black dudes and go, well, the white lady can stay. It's one vote. So, I mean, it did look very racist. Maybe it was racial. I don't honestly know, but I'm assuming it was mostly just political, the way all this shit is. Tennessee State Representative Justin Jones, who was reinstated in a state house Monday. Let's flip it to that. Jones, one of two black Democratic lawmakers expelled from the GOP-controlled legislature last week for leading a gun control protest in the Capitol, called House Speaker Cameron Sexton an enemy of democracy. Like, this is the thing. Like, can we call you out and just go, no, tone it down. You broke the rules. They overreacted, but you also were like, hey, let's kind of parade these dead kids in front of everybody right now to go, let's do gun legislation that we want to push right now. It doesn't matter what everyone else thinks. We want to push it right now, so let's push it right now because people died because of guns. So, again, it was the guns that did all of it. It wasn't anyone's ideology. It wasn't anyone's thinking, or it wasn't anyone being part of a culture that literally screams victimhood while they beat up other people. It was the gun. If the gun didn't exist, none of those people would have been shot. That's just a fact. Oh. Okay, so Jones, 1 of 2 black. He is an enemy of democracy, and he doesn't deserve to be in that office of Speaker of the House any longer, Jones told CNN. Sexton did not immediately respond to Fox News' request for comment. The Speaker previously said that Jones and Representative Justin Pearson deserved expulsion after they interrupted State House proceedings in a protest of inaction on gun control following the deadly shooting at a private Christian school in Nashville. Again, you broke the rules, and while they didn't really have a reason to fire you over it, you did break the rules where you gave them one. This whole like, oh my God, it's a destruct. I'm sorry, I saw a lady. I'm sorry, golf influencer Paige Spiranek reveals where she draws the line on her content, and it's just like, yeah, that looks like a very topless lady. I can't focus. I see titty. I see titty. All right, so again, I don't believe that we kicked these people out because they were inciting violence and ruining democracy. No. I believe we kicked them out because again, they're our political opponent and they left the fucking window open. Like it just. But that's the same thing too with this guy. He shouldn't be in charge. This is a outcry against democracy or whatever the fuck he called it. No. This is you now overreacting to his overreaction. You just steer into the skid, okay? Just admit you kind of used a bunch of children's deaths for your own personal gain, and when they tried to fire you for it, to use your idiocy for their own personal gain, you fought back, and now that you won, you're screaming racism again for your own personal gain. And that's what it is. Sir, we're confiscating your car because your neighbor hit someone with their car. What? As the I have no idea. What is that? All right, whatever. Last night on the local news, they were talking about shooting in St. Paul, hitting near houses. The news, they blamed the nearby bar. Wait a minute. So the bar was responsible for... How do you blame the bar for the shooting? Isn't the fucking person carrying the gun responsible for the shooting? At least in that case... Are we really... Is that where we're at? That's how gun control works. Oh, you're saying we're confiscating your car because your neighbor hit somebody with their car. Right, that's how gun control works. But there is a slight difference between a mode of transportation and a weapon. And before you're going, oh, you're fucking attacking the Second Amendment. No. I'm just saying there's a very there's a very definite difference between a mode of transportation which people will need in this day and age to move around this country, and a weapon which you can choose to have, which also goes further to the point of, well, why are you surprised they shot people with it? It's a weapon. It's for doing weapon things with. And to the people that are like, but if we get rid of the weapons, then people won't do that. And I'll be like, you don't understand human nature. I mean, if you get rid of the weapons, we'll pick up a stick, okay? And Stevie J, I'm not disagreeing with you. Yeah, that's how it works. They take away your rights because other people are irresponsible. But I'm sick of only doing it for guns. All right, fine. We're going to take away rights because some people are irresponsible. Now do women voting. See, you can't do it. Because then you have to admit a truth that you don't want to talk about. Anyways, so yeah, the whole thing is political. The Tennessee lawmakers are going to get back into their office because, again, everybody in this situation put their dick in the doorway just enough to get it slammed on the head of their cock. Like, every single person. Like, hey, we're going to do this protest and make this big statement, and we're going to take it just far enough that they'll be tempted to fucking do something about it. And by do something, I mean fire us. And then, like, hey, we're going to fire them, but only the 2 black guys. Because as a southern state, if we only fire the black people, nobody will think it's racially motivated. All right. So, yeah, again, everybody playing their cards to the full extent. Our next story that we have for you today, which, holy shit, we got to get moving. We're almost through with this. Don't have time for potential spam. I know someone I know tried buying a gun, but she moved to a different address than what is on her license, so they wouldn't sell her the gun. And I'm sure what you're saying is that happens all the time. Look, I mean, does that lady, if she needs that firearm, I hope she gets it. You know, people should be able to protect themselves, but also at the same rate, let's be honest. You didn't know you moved recently? You didn't get a paper license or anything? Yeah, I mean, if you know you moved recently, maybe be ready for that, but that's a little left up. Alrighty, confiscate all the butts because some people use theirs too freely, and it's depressing the price of butt. I mean, look, we got to start coming for your sphincters. A whole lot of people in San Francisco have been shitting willy-nilly, and we got to do something about this, okay? Oh, they're driving down the value of human feces, and not in America, God damn it. Not in my America. Alrighty. So our next story here, speaking of like the homeless people in San Francisco, speaking of that kind of a thing, a lot of people say, hey, maybe the people in San Francisco are an oddity. Maybe the homeless community in San Francisco, maybe they're only showing the bad parts of it. So many other homeless people are so, harmless. Why you got to hate on it? Well, because of stories like this. Homeless woman kills shelter coordinator with an axe in front of staff, according to the Vermont police. I had to murder him in front of the staff to show the rest of those fuckers I mean business. Oh, Jesus. All right, so let's get into this sad story. A judge in Vermont has ordered a mental evaluation for a homeless shelter resident accused of using an axe and knife to kill the shelter coordinator in front of horrified workers. Well, I mean, I would hope they would be horrified. If the workers weren't horrified... Lab glass, just remember, Johnny, recycle. We ordered our shirt. Monday. Alrighty, so I can't, I'm sorry. I think about that logo with the shirt and just cunt down the front of it. I can't wait to wear that shirt, and people will be so nice to me because I'm a cripple. They'll be like, oh, this poor crippled guy, he cares about the environment. Nah, I just think you're all cunts. That's what it is. I just need a shirt because I'm childish, okay? Who cares? It's why I look so youthful. It's because I hold on to it so dearly. I'm like Biden, except I don't sniff people. Just trying to pull the youth out of everywhere I can. All right, so Zania? Zanea Mavish Yamena, 38, purchased an axe from a hardware store before requesting a meeting with the shelter coordinator and used the axe to strike the victim multiple times in the shelter's living room.
We don't have a whole lot of songs that feature the cowbell.
I gotta have more cowbell, baby.
17 months from Chevy JB. Thank you for being a supporter of this channel for 17 months. That is huge. Thank you so much. And again, just a quick reminder, we've got 7 amazing Hype Train videos, and if nothing else, the last one on that list is a goddamn jewel, and I hope to fuck I get to watch it live on the show. Alrighty, so otherwise I'm watching it after the show. It is not going to sit. I can't wait, all right? I literally can't wait on it. As soon as this show is over, I got to see the rest of that thing. Purchased the axe from a hardware store. Leah Rosin Pritchard, 36, suffered injuries to her face, neck, and torso. Was pronounced dead at the scene at Morningside House, a shelter operated by Groundworks Collaborative in Brattleboro. There's just a brattle happening in the Brattleboro, yo. Jesus Christ, that's a weird name. Alrighty, so in Brattleboro. The police said that Mavish Yamena used the axe with an 18-inch handle and a knife in the attack. Officers saw Mavish Yamena wiping blood off her hands with a paper towel. Groundworks Collaborative, the organization that runs the facility, said in a statement on Facebook that Rosin Pritchard is irreplaceable. Well, she'll always be there in spirit. I would say on that particular installation that she worked at in the end there, she left a mark. But the end of her tenure came with a stain. You know, Johnny, shouldn't you be more understanding? This poor lady was helping homeless people, and it kind of rid up and bit her in the ass. Yeah, the same way I feel about as bad for her as I do for pit bull rescuers when they get bit in the face. Just didn't see how this could happen. Right. You worked with unstable individuals who really, really need someone to watch over them, because when they don't have that supervision, yes, trucker 18-wheeler, sorry, I forgot my own bit. Worldwide. When they don't have that supervision watching over them, their lives fall apart. So obviously, no one could have predicted that this person would become unhinged. So I have a question. So since this homeless person chose to use an axe to murder this worker, this innocent do-gooder, should we start talking about putting some laws together preventing people from owning axes? I'm just saying. We've had legal axes all this time. Have we seen any correlation between legal axe ownership and a reduction in axe crime? I say nay. All right, let's go. She was a wonderful, excuse me, I misread. She was a wonderfully strong, positive, beautiful, and compassionate person who gave generously of her spirit and skills. Let's not forget also her blood. She gave all of that. Toastmaster saying, let me ask you what you have done to prevent violence lately. Yes, axe away. Because it's what matters is that we have people axing the important questions. But I won't hold it against you. It will be a strike against your record, however. Oh, boo. That one was a reach. That was a reach. Oh, you fucking dick. In fact, that one deserves this. That's how bad. That's how boo-worthy this is.
Boo this man!
Oh, Johnny gave us hope, says Yaruto. Yes, but notice he doesn't say, and he shouldn't, that Johnny gave us new hope, because I only buy used hope. I mean, that's, just hope that someone else had no need for, and they decided to get rid of it. Alrighty, so she was a volleyball coach, a culinary instructor, and a social worker in Rhode Island before moving to Vermont to become the coordinator at Morningside House, officials said. Beginning my second career in social work, I believe in implementing all I have learned thus far and integrating my skills in a space where I can be of service to the community, her LinkedIn bio reads. Rosin Pritchard graduated from Rhode Island College in 2019 with a bachelor's degree in social work, WPRI reported. She spent time interning at Amos House and the Izzy Foundation. So she got that degree in social work, but didn't think you should follow that up with a bachelor's in personal protection? This is the problem, okay? We need to start treating these, homeless people you need to start treating them as an immediate threat and then let them prove you wrong. And you could say well, you're a dick. Yeah, but I'm a dick who's going home in one piece. Because you know what? Oh, that hurts their dignity. Well, you know what hurts my dignity? Death. Death hurts my dignity like you wouldn't believe. In fact, some would say death kills my dignity. 5W40 Motor Oil saying, "Sup, bitches," and David Chandler. I don't think I've seen David today, but what's up, dude? And just since you brought it up, we'll see if like Beetlejuice, if you play it 3 times.
You'd all be dead now if it wasn't my David.
Maybe it happens. Alrighty. Okay. Graduated from Rhode Island, the Izzy Foundation. Just a selfless soul who literally is just trying to help others. Izzy Foundation Executive Director Carla Mulhern told the station. Mavish Yema, has been living at the house for months, and the attack was captured on security video. There are no words to express the depth of loss felt by her Groundworks teammates and residents, Groundworks said in a statement. David Slay, oh no. No. You are not a public defender with the last name Slay. David Slay, attorney for Mavish Mavish Jama. I don't know how that name is pronounced. Declined comment on Thursday. Thursday? How old is this story? I don't even... Yeah. 5W40 Motor Oil asking, did Steel Toe hit its goal today? Yes, it did. And the overtime bit totally took a shit. And I figured out why. I'm partially to blame for this. I gave Aaron confidence that I could help him navigate Discord. But I'm not sure if he actually logged into the Steel Toe Discord or if he logged into his own Discord. Because if he used his Discord profile, but he's not the controller of the Steel Toe channel, because Lemmy is, then he wouldn't have access to shit. It was this whole thing where it's one of those things where we really should have set it up before the show, but, And I get it. He wants to use Zoom. Buddy, homie. StreamYards is a thing. Streamlabs works great and everything, and if you're... But if you've got it set up as a virtual camera, then just do it that way. Whatever. Anyways. So we didn't talk to the Junkyard Dogs, but meh. I'll be all right. Right now, I'm more amused by David Slay, the attorney for a woman who murdered a lady. 5W40 Motoro saying definitely not going to finish that episode. Why not? It was a great show. It was a fun time. It just, things may have shit the bed. But Discord is gay. Discord is complicated because it's got all of this stupid shit to be accessible for everyone that lives on the internet so they can be part of all of their different fiefdoms. And it's all in one place. And their gaming stuff that they have on one side and this thing and there and their political shit. And they can have access to all of their stuff right there. Ooh, yay. Thank you, Fat Conan, for the 250 channel points. $5W40 Motoro saying, not into the junkyard type people. I think it would have been a funny interview if we'd actually gotten to do it, but, I can't fault you because, according to some Chinese men I know, they say dog is an acquired taste. That is racist, random impersonation. Rusty Grammar saying, I don't go on there unless I want to voice chat with others. Look, if Aaron could figure out how to use Discord, would that be better for him? Absolutely. Would that make a lot of his life easier? Absolutely. Is Zoom the only way to go? No. But Grandpa likes what Grandpa likes. The clips from last time they were featured were terrible, says Toastmaster. I would probably listening to wrestling with Nacho Taco. I don't know who that is. You do that though if that's what you feel like, man. Oh wait, so this is all right. We're gonna mute this for a second. I'm gonna play this ad up with the volume muted, and we're gonna kick over to this. Yeah, I get it. You're blocking connections. All right. Here. Whoop. Let's go full screen. I'm gonna go full. You motherfucker. I really hate that you assholes cannot, for the life of you, just let me pause the thing to size it before you. Oh, no, click this thumbnail. And now we got to do the ad again a second time. Got to get some sort of ad blocker in there. Sandy Squatch, it isn't a streaming platform. It's like Zoom or Skype. Who are you calling fat, says Fat Conan. I thought you. The fat guy eating a TV dinner. Oh, 5W40 Motor Oil. Wait a minute, what? That was a wrestling otaku. Okay. Again, stupid need to put fucking 5 other stories on the screen of the one we're talking about. We're not giving you enough of our propaganda. All right, so here we have, this is a fire at a local dairy farm. I did not know milk was combustible. But yes, a fire and an explosion took place at a dairy farm. You know, because if you needed any more proof that shit is stupid fucked, now apparently they're burning the milk. All right, let's close that up. Alrighty, so an explosion at a dairy farm in northern Texas critically injured at least one person and killed an unknown number of cattle on Monday night. Milk is highly explosive. I mean, I can be if I drink enough of it. Hey, what's up, Granny? I have no idea what you're talking about, Trucker 82. It must be the methane. I mean, it would at least explain it. But all right, so the explosion at the dairy farm in northern Texas critically injured at least one person and killed an unknown number of cattle on Monday night. Deputies received calls about the explosion at South Fork Dairy Farm in Dimmitt. damn it. Damn it, the farm's on fire. God damn it. Just before 7:30 p.m., with callers saying some employees were trapped inside a dairy milking building, KFDA reporting, citing the Castro County Sheriff's Office. Okay. Responding deputies arrived at the farm and determined only one person was inside the building, the report said. All other employees were accounted for. Officials said the trapped individual was rescued from the building and airlifted to UMC Hospital in Lubbock for treatment. The fire and smoke spread into the dairy cow holding pens, resulting in an unknown number of cattle deaths, according to the outlet. So you're saying there's some smoked beef for sale? Milk explosions can go past your eyes, says Granny Loves Getting Banned. I mean, if they get out of your pants, we're all in trouble. 2 girls in that one video might have a milk. Why, Toastmaster? Why did we have to bring that horrible piece of American film culture into the conversation? It's just no need for that. The sequel's called 2 Girls, 1 Flop. Oh no. All right. It's time to we're gonna have to slow it down, get a little serious here, all right? We're getting into the second hour. We haven't started our second hour stories yet. We still have all those amazing Hype Train videos. Thank you for the support. So we're gonna have to get into some serious shit, because this is a serious show for fucking serious people, goddammit. Serious fucking show. So some of you...
Laser Lips, your mama was a snowblower.
Thank you, Fat Conan, for the 1,000 channel points. Some of you guys might remember there was a little bit of a train derailment in Ohio. And that train derailment, because of completely unforeseeable actions, caused a whole lot of toxic pollution. And we can point fingers about the government agencies and officials that just went, hey, how about we burn it? But the important thing is we're cleaning it up, all right? We're getting everything from the area, from the site. We're cleaning it all up. We're going to fix this problem. We're going to solve this thing. So fish died. The environment got really messed up. But at least nothing else has happened. The damage is done. At least it was until apparently they've been trucking contaminated soil from out of the area. I don't know where they're taking it, but they've been trucking it out. And in a twist of fate, one of the trucks carrying 40,000 pounds of toxic soil got in an accident with a utility pole and a ditch, overturning near State Route 165 near Waterford Road in Columbiana County, Ohio. Much like the train derailment, the toxic contents spilled everywhere. The Ohio EPA rushed to the scene and said there was no contamination into local waterways. And much like the government's response to the East Palestine incident, officials said there's nothing to worry about, everything has been cleaned up, and the roads are back open. Right? And they wouldn't tell the same lie twice. Look, I didn't hit him with my car, all right? So apparently, I don't know what these chemicals were made for. I don't know why we had them. But apparently whoever made them did something hinky to the recipe where they refused to be safely transported. under any circumstances. Can we get more information on how exactly the truck came into an accident with a pole in a ditch? Well, at least we can all agree that this horrible Ohio incident, unforgivable though it may be, has finally been contained. Sir, it turns out we spread the incident. Wait a minute, what? How? We got rid of the fucking train. Yeah, we took the dirt and it went somewhere else, and now we got two places. Oh, shit. God damn it. Fat Conan, that is a high-capacity assault truck, God damn it. 40,000 pounds? That's not commercial truck usage, all right? That is military-grade trucking. This Ohio story reminds me of the many times the Air Force accidentally dropped nuclear bombs on America and Greenland and Spain and did everything they could to keep it quiet. I feel like I would remember if we nuked part of our own country. Like, I mean, that's a wormhole I'm not prepared to go down because that'll require way too much research. So, that's how good the cover up was. Exactly, right? I mean, it would explain Portland. Just saying if you needed a reason. All right, so this next thing here. Your stupid auto-starting ads. Go fuck yourselves. Alrighty, so there's a new trend that is taking the TikTok by storm. And this new TikTok trend is called vodka butter. The recipe on TikTok could become the app's new viral food trend for boozy buttercream. Recipe developer Carolina Glenn introduced TikTok to vodka butter, a spread that is said to pair well with fish. But what kind of fish? Like whitefish? After we make vodka butter, we will have whitefish. There is a new viral butter recipe that has caught TikTok's attention, and this time it's made with vodka. Oh, really? So there's other kinds of viral butter? That sounds gross. Hey, could I get some hepatitis viral butter? Trucker 18-wheeler saying 40,000 pounds is a normal size load, not including the truck and trailer. Right, Trucker 18-wheeler, right. But the point was I was making a joke. But right, Russian fish, Hep B or C, sir? Carolina Glenn, a food blogger and recipe developer. All right. Food blogger and recipe developer. You know what that means? That means someone likes to play MacGyver in the kitchen. I got a box of rice-a-roni, some leftovers, and a chicken breast. What can we do? Fucking Jesus. This is someone who watches The Iron Chef and is like, I've been training for this game my whole life. All right, like I said, I can haul 42K. Well, fucking bragging asshole, I can't even haul 200 pounds. You able body. All right, Carolina Glenn, food blogger, recipe developer, combined the spread and spirit and dubbed her creation vodka butter. Yeah, so clever. She put the vodka with the butter, and when they said, what will we call it? She went, I know, we'll come up with something ingenious. Vodka butter.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Thank you, Wilmer Autotech. Food blogger equals, I can't see my third chin, and I don't want to leave the kitchen. Oh, no. Thank you for the 100 bits, Wilmer. Again, everybody, we do have 7 amazing Hype Train videos to play through and laugh at if we can. Just saying. Just saying. Alrighty, so Carolina Glenn, food blogger. Glenn, who is originally from Romania and now resides in the U.S. Oh, great. I can't wait to try this lady's cooking. She took inspiration from dirty martinis to create her vodka butter dip. Why is butter a dip? I thought you were said from from Romania, not Wisconsin. Burning out, man. Alrighty, I love a good dirty martini, so I tried making a dirty martini butter with green olives, vodka, and butter. The olives ended up being overpowering flavor-wise, so I tried the recipe again without olives, and the result was amazing. To make her vodka butter, Glenn blends sticks of butter with an eyeballed amount of vodka. You know, because you always want to do it with, like, you know, that much. Say when. Now. No, I said say when, asshole. When? Oh, for fuck's sake. $5W40 Motorola saying, for fuck's sake, Johnny, go back to finish your sixth grade reading class. It's not sixth grade reading class. It's not reading comprehension. It's pronunciation. It's a nerve thing. Cool. Real cooks don't use for recipes. You just eye that shit right up. Right. Real cooks will eyeball stuff. I feel like the lady making vodka butter in her kitchen maybe shouldn't eyeball stuff, especially when putting it on the internet, because what it looks like through the lens of TikTok for you versus me, different things. David Chandler saying vodka margarine for the fat conscious. I can't believe it's not vodka butter. If it was ever going to be vodka butter. Alrighty. Let's see. The end result is a creamy butter spread that can be served with an appetizer or a meal. My favorite pairing for this butter is fish or caviar, Glenn said. I wouldn't spread this on toast for breakfast, but would serve it as an appetizer with crusty bread, anchovies, herrings, sardines, or caviar. She first made vodka butter in late December. Glenn said to ring in the new year. Her TikTok video has been viewed over 1.4 million times and has received over 109,000 likes. Yes, by alcoholics. Lush likes. All right. So, let me ask you. About how much vodka butter are you going to need for that lady? What if we used peanuts? Peanut butter. I got you some cashew butter. What's cashew butter? It's like peanut butter, but with cashews. What's wrong with peanut butter? Remind me to be nice to you, cock. Go ahead, tell me what movie that's from. I'm going to try and make bratwurst butter. This could be a thing. I'm going to make butter. I love butter so much, I'm going to put butter in my butter so you could just have butter. And because I know my clientele, I'm going to deep fry it on a stick. Jesus. Looks okay. Looks okay, but depends on how annoying she is. I mean, you're right. Looks like Aaron with brown hair. Holy shit. Fuck. Put a fucking widow's peak on that bitch. Holy shit. David Chandler, LOL, I've had cashew butter and almond butter. The peanut makes the best nut butter. Oh, I see what you did there. But have you tried Nutella? That's all the nuts in one butter. It is a better nutter butter. All right, so again, there she blows. It was very well received across social media, Glenn said of her vodka butter post. Over 700 comments have been left under Glenn's vodka butter tutorial. Many commenters have written that they are intrigued by the spread, while others have questioned whether vodka butter tastes good. Only eating this butter from now on, one TikTok user wrote. Why people want to put alcohol everywhere, another user asked. I mean, you couldn't say why do? Why do people? All right. Boozy buttercream, one user wrote with a screaming emoji. So far, Glenn's viral vodka butter creation has been remade by TikTok accounts Deliciosaurus, a premium Australian food and lifestyle brand, and Chop Happy, an NYC-based corporate cooking school run by cooking instructor Jason Goldstein. Oh, you're telling me Goldstein stole a recipe? Smaller TikTok accounts appear to be testing out the recipe as well, according to videos that show when the term vodka butter is entered in the search bar on TikTok. Last year, food challenge content creator Ryan Doka combined ghee, a South Asian clarified butter, with vodka and reportedly aged the concoction for a week before he taste tested it on TikTok. He gave the unusual combo a 3 out of 10 food score. Great. And I have no idea who that guy is or why his food score matters. That is one of the stupidest things. Rating food. Because you realize every meal is, forgive me, every meal is like a fingerprint. Everything that went into making that meal kind of went into making that meal. And, while you can use it as, say, like a mark of a trend, you can't necessarily say, this was the most amazing burger I've ever had. I bet every burger that comes out of this place is that amazing. Fat Conan saying, I prefer shea butter on my nutters. I think I knew a chef named Shea. I'm just trying to think why shea butter sounds familiar. Anyways, the rise of vodka butters. Sounds like a South Park character. Vodka butters. Follows the app's other viral butter food trends, which include butter boards and butter candles. Can we just use the butter as butter? Do we need to make butter boards? What the fuck is a butter board? You're making a board out of butter? What are you, building a house? We just have to be careful. It gets a little soggy in the summer. Starts to get real soft on us. Alrighty. Jesus. I can't even. I rarely trust anyone's food recommendations. Some people will swear the last thing they ate was the best thing ever. Well, I'm so grateful because it's keeping me alive right now. So yes, it was the best meal ever. It was the best meal ever. They loaded a bajillion tons of dirt into barrels and shipped it to the United States. What? B-52, 1966. 4 nuclear bombs were accidentally dropped near the village of Palmera, Spain. The bombs did not detonate, but there was significant radioactive contamination. Oh. So we imported Spanish dirt by tainting it with radiation. Radiation? And I'm going to be honest, I'm trying to have fun with it, but this speaking thing is starting to scare me. Alrighty, let's go ahead and load our second hour stories. We have 2 hours left in the show. 5W40 Motor Oil saying, so let me get this straight, Johnny. You nut in butter. Hey, when I nut, I don't even care. I just give it to the world, all right? When God gives you an orgasm, you share it. It's called spreading the love. Which is funny because some people refer to what men do as making love spread. Oh, boo. Boo. All right, let's go ahead and clear that first hour stories. That's done. We have our second hour stories to get into. And like man jam. That's actually a good term. I mean, gross in general, but I like man jam. I really like man jam. All right, we've got our first story. White House officials talking about the Mar-a-Lago raid. And some of you might be saying, but hey, Johnny, didn't the White House officially deny any involvement with the Mar-a-Lago raid? They did, which is what makes this next story so damn funny. So I got to pull this one down. I don't know why someone's spam calling me right now. I'm busy doing a show. Spam call me later. Alrighty. We're going to open that link, and we're going to pull this down. We're going to talk about Gavin Newsom, because if you haven't heard, he wants to be a president. So he's doing the whole running the circuits, trying to get drinking again, says 5W40 Motor Oil. Wait a minute, what? I'm not drinking. Gruesome Newsom, says Fat Conan. Yeah, but don't worry. This one will be kind of funny. We'll enjoy it. Let's see. Boop, boop, boop. There's the Newsom one. We have another shooting that happened in Louisville. I think like yesterday.
It's Hero Wars. So much action. PvP, PvE, Titan raids.
I hate your stupid ads. There we go. Alrighty. So, as we were saying, type F if Johnny needs to get hammered again. No, Johnny can't get hammered again. At least not today. Johnny's got issues with talking. What's the big leak? Are you incontinent? Says Scruffy D. The big leak was a joke about the Pentagon leak stuff and the fact that the Ohio toxic leak thing ended up leaking again, so it was like a re-leak. Yeah, I mean, Kota and everybody else, you can type F till you're, blue in the balls. But yeah, Johnny ain't drinking today. If you haven't noticed, without any real inebriation of any kind, some speaking difficulties. So I might just play it safe. Just kind of, after we're done, I'm just going to shut my brain down for like an hour. And then I'm going to hang out with my daughter for an evening. And then I'm going to sleep. Joe needs some Depends for himself and his cabinet. Yeah, but we all need Depends now because we're shitting ourselves with what he's done while he's in charge. So, I mean, really, it is a nationwide national emergency for adult diapers. Alrighty, so speaking of Joe, Biden administration officials were involved in Mar-a-Lago. Biden administration officials were involved in Mar-a-Lago raid, despite claiming otherwise, according to a report. The Biden administration involved itself in the raid of former President Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago home, despite reports that its officials were stunned to find out about the news on social media. According to the group America First Legal, which obtained internal government documents related to the raid through a Freedom of Information Act request. The evidence further suggests that the Biden officials in the executive office of the president and the Department of Justice unlawfully abused their power and then lied about it to the American people, said Reed D. Rubenstein, American First Legal Senior Counselor and Director of Oversight and Investigations. In a post on social media Tuesday, this government, it seems, acknowledges no limits on its power to harass, intimidate, and silence political opponents. Rubenstein's comments come after a Freedom of Information Act request by America First Legal found the FBI initially obtained access to Trump records through a special access request from the Biden White House. Again, thank you, voice crack. Again, all of us are watching this going, oh, wait, so you mean the Biden White House orchestrated this hit? Color me shocked. I better sit down because I don't want to be standing like I am right now when I hear the news that, wait for it, all of this stuff going on with Trump is kind of politically motivated. Interstein. Oh, Interstein. I get what you're saying. Records show that John Laster, the archives official responsible for administering all requests for presidential records, was involved in the request despite the archives previously claiming it had not been involved in the DOJ investigation. On October 25th, 2022, acting archivist Wall wrote to then-ranking members James Comier and Jim Jordan, claiming that NARA received 15 boxes from President Donald Trump on January 18th, 2022, and then discovered that they contained classified national security information. Shortly after the discovery, NARA consulted with its Office of Inspector General, OIG. Thank you. Thank you, Joe Berger. Alrighty, so the OIG, which operates independently, the DOJ has disclosed publicly in court filings that NARA's OIG subsequently referred the matter to DOJ on February 9th. Yeah, but it still kind of looks like you started the whole thing. Sorry I'm late. Weed doctor appointment ripoff. Oh, but you have to have it for the card, right? That whole thing is a ripoff. The whole medical thing. Like, oh, this is a OIG. I worked for LMNOP. A, B, C, D, R, E, T. Alrighty, so again, guys, I'll give the chat a moment. E-I-E-I-O, indeed. Because Bingo was his name-o. 150. It's Tree Fitty. And the White House stapler from the Oval Office. Excuse me, I'm Mr. Trump, and I would really like my stapler back. I'm gonna burn down this White House on January 6th. Oh, Jesus. So remember, guys, again, brace yourselves. Whoa, hot off the press. White House might have lied. They might have had something to do with the whole Trump thing. Ooh. All right, is this the video? This is. So as I was saying, Gavin Newsom has been going across the country again, kind of stoking the fires for a little run at the old Oval Office. Thank you very much. Afternoon, Joe Berger saying afternoon. So when you think about where Gavin Newsom may want to avoid going, I feel like Florida's at the top of that list, which is really weird considering the clip I am about to play for you as soon as this ad finishes. Because of everything that we have seen, the one thing we haven't seen is Gavin Newsom defending himself on a really conservative place. Like, he's been around, but he usually kind of stays where the left is a little prevalent. Holy fucking lions! Is that that's a pride of lions? Is that a pride of lions or just lion pride? Some of you might be like, what's the difference? I have no fucking idea what the difference is. I have no fucking idea. All right, let's get back. Again, if you're watching on Rumble, thank you. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you. If you're watching on Twitch, thank you. Click the likes, do the emotes thing. What are with the gloves? I don't know what were the gloves. All right, let's watch Gavin Newsom talk to a bunch of people in Florida in what won't go bad at all.
Newsom offering some political advice to Florida's Governor Ron DeSantis during a wide-ranging sit-down interview with MSNBC's Jen Psaki.
If you're not advising Governor DeSantis, I know that, but what is his political path here? Should he be running away from?
You're not advising Governor DeSantis. Jen Psaki? I thought it was Psaki. I thought her name was Psaki. Psaki sucky this. Oh. You get it? Her name's Psaki. Because she sucks. That's why we call her Psaki. Her name's Psaki. I hate her. Psaki. Yeah, I think maybe trying to stand up to do that bit was not the best move, Mr. Cripple. Maybe not the best move.
Roll him. Thumped. I honestly, if I were offering him political advice, I'd tell him to pack up and wait a few years. And actually do some of the hard work, which actually includes governing.
Oh, you didn't. You really fucking said that? Jesus Christ. Look, Gavin, I get, Gav, I get you're not a big fan of facts. But if you pay just a little bit of attention, just a little, to how your state is doing compared to, say, I don't know, Florida. You may want to figure out just exactly what he's doing when it comes to governing and start stealing his playbook, okay? Because, I hate to say it, homie. Fad, says Fat Conan. I hate to say it, homie, but there's only one state in the union that's talking about taxing citizens retroactively because people are fleeing the state. There's only one. Spoiler alert, you're the guy in charge of it. Not looking good. No.
Not just identity and culture war.
Well, Joe Concha joins us now. You know, with the track record that California has, I don't know if I would be taking any advice from Gavin Newsom, but it's also pretty rich considering.
Oh, they gave the burn I just said. Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. Is that Seth MacFarlane that they have there now? Is that Seth MacFarlane? What does the creator of the Orville have to do with this?
The governor's election back in November, Joe.
Precisely, Ashley. And look, Ron DeSantis is sitting at 60% approval in his most recent poll as far as his job in governing that Gavin Newsom just criticized him on. Gavin Newsom infinitely lower. Look, Jen Psaki is telling her audience exactly what they want to hear and calling him a star. That's her job at MSNBC. Here's the facts on the record. California has the highest income tax in the country. It's not even close. California also has the highest poverty rate in the country. No state, none, is seeing a bigger exodus out of its state in terms of citizens and also businesses, companies, than California, according to U-Haul. The #1 state they're going to is,
according to U-Haul,
Florida, run by Ron DeSantis. #2 is Texas. So if you look at Gavin Newsom's record, he's no Billy Idol in terms of being a rock star. He's a failure. And anyone sane and sober in California will tell you that, Todd.
And she was gushing all over and saying, hey, you'd be on the collision course if it weren't for Kamala. I mean, they live in a unique world that the rest of reality doesn't exist in.
Warped.
It is warped. I think that's a great word for it.
Hold on, though. Forgive me if I'm wrong. Wasn't Jen Psaki, wasn't she Trump's person? So you're telling me she switched sides for a job, almost like, just like when she worked for the White House, lying is her job. Biden's first, is Biden's first speaker? They should stay the fuck home and far away from us. We don't want that trash. You're wrong. She's hot. I'm not saying she is or isn't hot. I was mostly just saying Wish McFarland. Okay, David Chandler agree. It's Wish Seth MacFarlane. All right. But I'm just saying, I'm saying that if you start out as the press secretary, your job is to be a liar. And if you go from that to a news organization that will do things like that fluff piece for Newsom, you're just still being a liar. Why are you hating on her? Because she deserves to be punished. That's why. That's why. She's Peppermint Patty from the Peanuts. Oh. I wish someone would turn her into sandwich spread.
Speaking of words, newly released documents revealing the FBI is tying common internet lingo with violent extremism. Flag terms include red-pilled, based, and the names Chad and Stacy. The FBI also flagging phrases that include "it's over" and "just be first," even though this is all often used innocently. The non-innocent portion of this is being tied to the incel community, the involuntary celibates, with fear that they are going to act out in a violent way. But
can we start doing something about the groups that are acting out in a violent way? Again, those people aren't incels. They would, quite frankly, they would tell you that until that day, they don't know how they would define their selves. Imagine going out to eat a nice meal and being surrounded by Jersey scum. I'd fish my cocktail and go home for Chef Boyardee. 5W40 Motoro saying she's hot. Appreciate her. If you think Jen Psaki's hot, you have a really low bar. All right? Look, I'm not saying Jen Psaki is unfuckable. I'm saying she's not hot. Okay? Plenty of women are fuckable, and they are not hot.
should this be the FBI's focus, Joe?
What's with Stacy? I like the name Stacy. Why are we looking into Stacy? Right, Ashley? I mean, junior year, it was Stacy with me anyway. Look, maybe instead of the feds looking at red pill and based and tying it to extremism, maybe we look at the 182 individuals who have crossed over the U.S. southern border illegally and were arrested, who are on the FBI terror watch list. Clearly, that should be more the priority at this point.
Why?
Let's not forget, there are hundreds of thousands of gotaways who have come into this country. We have no idea who they are, where they are, also on the terror watch list, I'm sure. So like everything in life, it's all about priorities, less about language, more about securing the U.S. southern border and doing things that the FBI used to do when it wasn't looking at language as far as being a problem.
Yeah, but you said priorities. And again, you're talking about an administration that has made very clear over the last 2.5 years, the border isn't a priority. Bay's trying to get you in trouble, Johnny. Oh no. Oh. Don't tell him I'm based. Fat Conan saying the FBI has always been corrupt as shit. Well, I mean, you're not wrong. But that's only because every government organization is by definition corrupt, because it's a government organization, which means the government put it together. And if they're using it to go after their own people in any facility, it's corrupt. And then they have to control the money that it makes. Hey, look, there's Mickey. Red pill. Yeah, Notice how they didn't talk about blue balls. Just proof that they're going after the women, but not the men. We got to get all the red pills, but fuck the blue balls. We can believe in them. Just don't let them flick their pills. All right, enough of that shit. It looks like she's resting her arm on your head. It kind of does. And now I just wish I could sit up about an inch higher so it could look like she's resting her boobs on my head. That's just called wishful thinking.
For this weekend, behind Easter being the #1 thing that was going on. The
Oh,
number
we got
2
it.
thing was obviously
I'm
the
touching a
Masters. And
boob.
then Tiger Woods, he sparked some retirement rumors after he withdrew from the Masters. The golf legend took to Twitter to say, I am disappointed to have to withdraw this morning due to re-aggravating my plantar...
fasciitis.
There we go. Thanks, Todd.
Fasciitis, yeah.
Plantar fasciitis.
Thank you to the fans and to the Masters who have shown
That's
me
not
so
the
much
story
love and support.
that
Good
we wanted
luck
to talk about anymore. All right, so Gavin Newsom, this is not the video that went viral. Here's the video. I clicked the wrong one. All right, here's the video that went viral from Gavin Newsom when he went to Florida. Again, he put his foot in his mouth a couple times by going to Florida. The last clip we watched, definitely. This one is also going to kind of be that way. No. You don't be a... No. Holy Jesus. Dylan Mulvaney. Fat Conan, why do you have that emote? It's just... Why? This is a school in Florida. What's with the fucking karate instructor? What's with Aunt Jemima the Orange Belt? He really looks like he's loving being here. Yeah, where's the viral clip that you're talking about? Behavior in the clip is cringe. Sirius Patrick, Bateman vibes, Rufo added. Okay, where is the clip about the kid? Behavior in video, which shows the governor clapping along in silence as facility members and students sing He's Got the Whole World in His Hands, garnered attention on social media, with some of his detractors pointing out the awkwardness of the situation during his visit to Sarasota. Again, there was a thing about a kid calling him out. Gavin Newsom booked a room at a public library near New College of Florida, told the audience he was crawling out of my skin for you guys, and clapped along to the music like a kindergartner at story
Cheer
time.
100 Johnny is such a Stacy.
I'm a Stacy? Well, at least I'm not a Karen. What does the fox say? I'm sorry, I see whatever this is, and I just think, what does the fox say? But Stacy's mom.
Fuck off.
So Stacy's mom would then be my mom. So you're saying you want to... I mean, as long as it's consensual, I don't give a shit. If you do hook up with my mom, all I'm going to say is be sure to sign the guest book on your way out. It's kind of a personal point of personal pride. Always happy to see that number grow. Johnny's more of a vixen? I don't believe. Now we're getting weird emotes just covering the screen. Is it because Gavin Newsom's on here? Look, do you feel worse when it's like a heavenly background? Now you feel like you're soiling something? Because that's what I'm in it for. Again, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Hype Train videos, with the 7th one being very much worth it. So if we want to do any of that action, be sure to let us know. We have an hour and a half left in the show, so plenty of time for that. And let's get into our next story. There's been a second shooting in Louisville, not associated or related to the one at the bank. This one took place in a community college, leaving one person dead, one person wounded. The suspect or suspects are still at large. I guess suspects. Suspects fled in a car after the shooting outside Jefferson Community and Technical College campus in Louisville, Kentucky. Multiple suspects are believed to be on the loose in Louisville, Kentucky after a shooting outside a community college left one dead and another wounded on Monday, authorities said. The shooting happened at 11:30 a.m. You guys are just trying to throw me off. Oh, my God, the spider is creepy. It's a devil spider. Oh, there's one on the mic stand. Dicks. Alrighty, the shooting happened. The incident was unrelated to the shooting that occurred hours earlier at an Old National Bank location in the city, Miller said. 5 people, that's the bank one. We don't care about I'm trying to read on this one. The victim killed in the shooting outside the school building was identified as a male. No details about the wounded victim were immediately available. The suspects were initially on foot before running to a car and driving off following the shooting, according to police. Russell said the homicide unit is investigating and working to get video from the school to help identify the suspects. All right, so yeah. The college announced that all campuses will be closed. Campuses, not campuses. All campuses will be closed at noon out of reverence for those involved in the 2 separate shootings. Out of reverence. Not at all because the people that work on the campus are kind of, freaked out. And, now everyone's just going psycho with the emotes. Good on you. Have a fucking fun time. What emote? I don't, who did that emote? I don't see that emote in this list anywhere. Oh, Fat Conan. What emote is that? I don't know. Anyways, enjoy the emote wall. Again, what is it? We have an hour and a half left in the show. We've got 7 Hype Train videos. I'm going to do 3 more stories, then we're going to move on over into our 3rd hour material. Actually, correction, 2 stories. We just did one of the 3. Fanatical Bucks fan, good to see you. Glad everyone's having a fun time spamming the chat. Alrighty, so the U.S. Navy sails near the South China Sea island militarized by China. The U.S. Navy has sent a destroyer close to the contested island in the South China Sea that Beijing has fortified with military installations to stake its territorial claims on the region. The sailing came as the Chinese military entered a 3rd day of a show of force around Taiwan, 1,000 miles away near the northern entrance to the South China Sea, in response to a brief visit by Taiwan's president to the United States. On Monday, a statement from the U.S. Navy's 7th Fleet said that the guided missile destroyer USS Millis. Oh, shit, you sent Millis? Well, that's all you had to say, Negro. Rusty Grammar saying, can I ban these spammers, brother? And then proceeds to spam. I mean, 80 years, they should just let us have it by now. I mean, right, it's technically ours, you know? Possession is 3/4 of the law, or if nothing else, it's definitely a sign of a demonic influence. Red Shoe Diaries. Alrighty, what? Nothing. All right, on Monday, the statement of the 70th. Mischief Reef. Oh, Jesus, that is... On Monday, a statement from the U.S. Navy's 7th Fleet said the guided missile destroyer Millis passed within 12 nautical miles of the internationally recognized limit of a nation's territorial waters. Off of Mischief Reef in the Spratly Islands, known as the Nasha Islands in China. Mischief Reef. Wow, that sounds like a great place to vacation. Sons of bitches. Mischief Reef, which lies in the Philippines' exclusive economic zone, is also claimed by Vietnam and Taiwan, but Beijing has asserted its claim to the island by building it up and placing military infrastructure on it. The U.S. contends such actions are in violation of the Law of the Sea Convention. This just sounds stupid. Wilmer Autotech, thank you for the 25 bits. China would be a cool place to vacation if it wasn't so easy to become a political prisoner there. I mean, if you ask the Chinese, they don't do that sort of thing. Okay. Again, Toastmaster. Okay, we get it. The emotes are going a little nuts. I don't know why everyone's so emote crazy, but easy. Alrighty, on Monday, the Mischief Reef, blah blah blah. Well, fuck it, we're done with this story. Screw it. Alrighty, so okay, sorry, says Brown Candy. I mean, it's not like you were the only one, Brown Candy. Don't, I'm sorry, dude. Like, no, dude. Hold on. We're not accusing any one person. I don't know if you're aware of this. Let's see. I'm trying to find someone who's in the chat who has. I don't think Toastmaster did it. Did Toastmaster do it? I don't know. I have no idea. I would never, says Fat Conan. Yeah, you would never. Not even like 10 minutes ago. With a whole bunch of teepees. All right, anyways, whatever. Our next story. Let's just move on. Chevy Blim. What? Sorry, I'm guilty, says Chevrolet JB. I have no idea who's... Thank you, Yarato, for the 15,000 channel points. Again, we got like 7 videos for just use. I'm just used to saying sorry because the Mexican usually always gets the blame. I mean, do you get the blame or is it just called paying consequences? I'm kidding. It's a joke. I'm joking. We're having fun. Jokes for fun. Speaking of fun, where's the burritos? The burritos. I go to Gilberto's for my burritos. I'm sorry. I know people say, hey, Gilberto. Oh, dude, I love Gilberto's. I am a whore for their horchata. Anyways, usually the Irish are to blame. You saw Blazing Saddles. Look, we'll take but we don't want the Irish. All right. Brown Candy was the conductor, Johnny. It's all his fault. It's not really a big deal. Like I said, we had some fun. Choo choo, Ariba. I mean,
fuck off.
If I really get sick of it, it's literally as simple as clicking off the emote wall. I can disable it pretty easily. Blame me, you fucking Marks Newberg. Well, thank you all. Thank you for the 250 channel points. That's how I feel about the emote thing. What? Turn off the wall?
Cheer 100, fuck your couch.
Very close to a spit take. Fuck my couch. I mean, I don't know why we would fuck the couch. But if we do a hype train, we do have videos, and those will be fun. And we've got a kitty. Hey, everybody. It's Tegra. Tegra, show up in HD. It's an HD kitty. Where is your sound drop?
That's one fucking nice kitty right there.
Alrighty. No, I want you to keep it on and let us keep playing with it. So I played fuck off. Oh, okay. Kitty, I'm trying to do a show. Stop. Thank you for the 750 channel points. Rusty Grammar. All right, then, homie. We be straight now. Play. What are we talking about? Warm up the melon, says Fanatical Bucksman. Now this is just all going completely off the rails.
Tickle that kitty till it pours. Cheer 100.
If we want to get the Lab Glass and Fat Conan together, we got
Cheer
500.
Yeah, fuck the couch. Boner, 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 boner.
All right, so we got to be getting close there. If we got those three, let's see if we could do this before I go into this last story here. Otherwise, we'll go into this last story and load. You know what? We can do stories and see if we can get this train going. And then, if we can't, we can just load more after that. Yeah. Time's ticking. All righty, so thank you, Rusty Grammar, 750 channel points. Oh, right. Okay, so a 78-year-old lady robbed a bank in Missouri, and apparently it wasn't her first time.
Cheer 100. Some days you feel like a nut. Some days you just feel like edging.
All right, come on. We got to be close to this. That's like 4 people. I thought it only took 3. What's the deal here? All right, where are we? Well, or the weather. Aha. All right, let's get back over here. Copy and paste, says Brown Candy, 407. What?
Cheer 100. Fuck your train.
Well, I mean, apparently, because it ain't going anywhere. A 78-year-old lady robbed a bank in Missouri. It wasn't her first time. Kitty, I'm trying to pet you, but I'm also trying to do a show. Please understand, there's only so much of me to go around. I'm going to move this over here so you don't hook that on your way out. Thank you, Brown Candy, and everyone, for the emotes and being part of the show. David Chandler gifting a subscription. Thank you.
Fever.
We're 2 subs.
And the only prescription is more cowbell.
Or 2 100-bit gives away from a hype train. So copy that one. Copy what one? The emote thing or the who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? There goes
Cheer 100. God damn it! It used all my bits.
Oh, I'm sorry, Fat Conan. Well, thank you for supporting the show. Don't put yourself out, man. But Rusty Grammar just timed out Brown Candy. I'm not gonna stop it. Brown Candy still got the emotes in there. That's weird. Says one more on my banner. What do you mean it says one more on your banner? Oh, it says one more on your banner? Well, then if it says 2 on mine, but if it says 1 on yours, I don't know. I don't control it. It'll do its thing, so I hope you're right. But we only have a minute to find out who will be that one. Will you be the one? Will there be a one? I have no idea. Timed himself out for 666 seconds. Oh, funny. Oh, I see, because that wasn't real. I get it now. Typed in italics. Interesting. All right, so 30 seconds if 1 or 2 more people. Otherwise, this is just going to... Twitch is so much fun, says Rusty Grammar. I mean, it usually is. There's a lot of... are those are peaches? Are those supposed to be... he's stealing my bits, says Brown Candy. I have no idea whose bits are whose. I'm just... I'm 10 seconds from being... All right, yep, that's... We'll just... Sandy Squatch, love your show, Johnny. I do, too. I do, too.
Move this man!
All right, well, there we go. We tried. 78-year-old lady robbed a bank in Missouri, and it wasn't her first time.
Cheer 100. Make sure to tickle the newt sack when plugging away on the train.
Who's on first? Says Fanatical Bucks fan. I have no idea who's on first, but we do have another minute for 2 more. 2 more people. I have no idea why Johnny doesn't have thousands of more viewers. I don't know either, but we'll see. I'm No Train. We fuxed it away. No, it's got 30 seconds. It's got a chance because someone threw in again, but yeah. Because at Sandy Squatch, because of I'll whisper you. He made an enemy of the people. How's an old lady robbing a bank, says Battle Brother Zio. Fair enough. We tried. Let's go back here. How is an old lady robbing a bank? A 78-year-old lady robbed a bank in Missouri, and it wasn't her first time.
100 gets go backquote 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 backquote.
Oh, that doesn't turn the camera off on this one.
I got a fever. And the only prescription is more cowbell.
All right, so
guess what?
That's 2 subs there.
I got a fever.
All right, so we only have 3.5 minutes.
It's more cowbell.
This thing is saying 2 on here, and let's check the fucking internet because I don't. Yep, I thought so. It's on those 2, but not on the third one. Damn, this train is shit. Well, it's being a bitch. I don't know why it's not like we're on the edge of it, and then we wait, and then what happens? So let's see where we're at. Let's pull it up over here, and maybe that one will be better than the thing through the Streamlabs. Let's go to Video Producer. I want Stream Manager, not Video Producer. Stream Manager, where are we at? 2 away with 2.5 minutes. We'll see if we can make it happen. Freaking poor, says 5W Morty Motorola. Look, sometimes shit happens. We'll see if we can. We'll see. If that's where the economy's at, I can't fault people. This is, it's what it is. And we had a good run for a while, and we had fun with it. And then that happened. Thank you, Sandy Squatch, for the 25 bits. Let's go ahead and get back into the 78-year-old lady. Alrighty, so Biden inflation eating all my bits. Hey, man, shit happens. We tried. And we'll do what we can as long as we can. But there's a parachute in PayPal from earlier. Oh, did it not? Oh, okay. Well, we'll say that's significantly through. We'll do a few hype train videos for that huge donation from David Chandler. Thank you very much.
You'd all be dead now if it wasn't my David.
That is immense. $100 is a very generous gift, and we appreciate it immensely. Alrighty, so let's get back to this lady robbing a bank, and then let's do a few hype train videos, at least 3 or 4. I've got to do the one that I sent it to Aaron because I thought it was funny, so I can't risk that he'll play it, and then everyone will see it anyway. So I gotta play it on my end first. We gotta do it. Potato prices are going way up. Hey man, this Spud's for you. Again, if you supported us by 2 bits or a sub or 100 bits or whatever on the PayPal and the Venmo, thank you so much. Alrighty, back over here. Court documents say that the Pleasant Hill woman passed the teller a note that said, in part, I need 13,000 small bills. Thank you. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. Look, Grandma just had some kids to take care of, okay? Thorne says, hey, man, this Bud Light is for you. Well, thank you. Thank you so much. The Pleasant Hill woman passed the note, teller a note. Okay, so we got to go to this kansascity.com. Close. You guys could put all of the article in a thing. Robbing the Missouri bank, but it wasn't her first time. The police received an unusual call Wednesday afternoon. The Goppert Financial Bank had been robbed by an elderly woman. Witnesses said the suspect, dressed all in gray with plastic gloves, a black N95 mask, and black sunglasses, approached the counter and passed the teller a note, which, according to the documents filed in Cass County Circuit Court, read in part, "This is a robbery. I need $13,000 in small bills. Thank you. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you." Surveillance video captured her banging on the counter, asking the teller to hurry and give her the money. Cass County prosecutors claim the woman allegedly advised the teller not to count the money and to, quote, just give it to her. After she was given the money, the suspect, later identified by police as 78-year-old Bonnie Gooch. Gooch? Bonnie Gooch! They got the Gooch! They got the Gooch! Fuck. Golden Girls or Fucker, you missed my funny, says 5W40 Motor Oil. Inflation is so bad, potatoes are growing above ground. I didn't miss that. Potato prices are going way up. I don't know where I missed the funny. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry. Alrighty. Just give it to me. Yeah, that's what she asks for all the time. I don't mean to cast aspersions, but old Bonnie Gooch really loves it when you just give it to her. Police arrested Gooch Thursday. She was charged with 1 count of stealing or attempting to steal from a financial institution. Thank you, Thorne, for the 250 or 2,500 channel points. Sorry. Officers were able to locate Gooch and stopped her. Oh, shit. After she was given the money, the suspect, later identified, blah, 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 blah. Prosecutors pulled her out of the bank and onto southbound Highway 7. Officers were able to locate Gooch and stopped her vehicle in the Pleasant Hill Animal Clinic parking lot. The suspect smelled strongly of alcohol. Really? Fat Conan saying, image the shit she has done in 78 years. I mean, yeah, I could image she's done a lot. If I image. I'm a bitch. Poker right in the gooch. In the gooch cooch? Oh. Sir Leviticus, what was the big leak? The big leak was, again, just because we were making fun of the fact that the documents leaked from the Pentagon, and I think it was an inside job to say Ukraine needs more money. And then we were talking about a little while ago the dirt from Palestine got put in a truck and they were shipping it somewhere, and then that spilled. So now there's another toxic leak from Palestine in a different area because we moved the dirt. That was the leak. Big leak equals Biden's depends let loose. Oh no. The floodgates of American bullshit. They're coming for us. Alrighty, enough of this, but I don't want that. Alrighty, so after she was given the money, suspect, police arrested Gooch Thursday. She was charged. She remains in Cass County Jail. Bail set for $25,000. But the recent arrest and charge is not Gooch's first. According to court records, the woman has had at least 2 other bank robbery convictions. Well, hey, man, if you're good at something. Her first conviction came out of California in 1977, and more recently, the robbery of Lee's Summit Bank in 2020. So she's just heating up, all right? Granny's got a skill. Granny's got a brand new bag. Actually, we're hearing, she told her, the teller asked her, would you like me to put the money in your bag? And the lady was quoted as having said,
It's not my bag. That's not a bag. That's my fucking coochie that's hanging out.
Look, Grandma's just, just droopy old cooch lips. Alrighty, so she's been robbing banks since the 70s, and apparently just doesn't want to give it up. Some people love their hobbies. On the evening of January 23rd, 2020, police responded to Lee's Summit residence after Gooch's son called and told them his mother was, quote, off her rocker, according to documents filed in Johnson County Circuit Court. Thank God we got a clinical diagnosis. All right? Look, I don't want to get too technical here, but this crazy bitch was off her rocker. Does she have a rash? What kind of rash? I mean, having a lot of theft, like bank robbery stuff in your life, that could cause stress, which could lead to...
I'm gonna get a rash, a pussy rash.
On the evening of January, yeah, we did that. Her son claimed Gooch had left in a maroon SUV, neon Nike hat, black wig, and BB gun. She was angry, he said, saying she was going to rob a bank. After about 30 minutes, officers responded to a robbery at Bank of the West near Northeast Route 291 and Chipman Road. There, the teller told police she was working the drive-through window when a short older woman wearing a lime green hat and a wig entered the bank. The woman handed her what looked like a blank birthday card with a note on top that read, "This is a robbery," according to the documents. The note requested $3,000 in $50 and $20 bills. An officer located Gooch's vehicle not long after and arrested her without incident. Gooch was sentenced to probation, which ended in November of 2021. Details of Gooch's decade-old conviction in California were not publicly available Friday afternoon. Yeah, they don't like to put shit about their Gooch out there, People like to keep the Gooch in private. Pleasant Hill Police Chief Tommy Wright told the Star Friday that the suspect had no diagnosed ailments, but because of her age, the department is working to determine whether any underlying health factors contributed to the incident. We're working with agencies to figure out what the next steps are. The next steps are lock down the Gooch. It's chastity belt time. Thorne going, I mean, when I'm mad, I always rob banks. Don't take a run or meditate or anything like that. Nope. Straight to bank robbing. Look, your savings account wouldn't like me when I'm angry. Oh, fuck. Why fix a system that ain't broke? I mean, yeah, we've only arrested her for this twice. She's attempted it 3 times. Obviously, Granny's going to give it up eventually. We don't have to worry. Oh. Now, obviously, her son, not very impressed with his mom, but a lot of her friends actually think it's pretty cool. I mean, you got to keep in mind, who in the world is the Gooch? The Gooch, we showed the Gooch, but let's, you know what? We got to go back to is there a mugshot in this part of the story? No, there isn't. Let's go here. Where is, there we go. There is the Gooch. She's the Gooch. There's the Gooch. She needs to think bigger. Oh my, says Ross Dogs. Gooch is the name is Gooch, remember. When an old lady leaves Project Mayhem, she has a name. Her name is Bonnie Gooch. Bonnie Gooch had bitch tits. All right. So yes, that's Bonnie Gooch. That's the Gooch. She's hot. Well, Thorne, I'm pretty sure she's available. And if you have money, I think you can land it. I think you can pull it off. Is there a link to her OnlyFans? I feel like if she had an OnlyFans and it was working at all, she wouldn't have robbed a bank for $15,000. Again, she doesn't really take much, which makes me think she knows what she's doing. Alrighty, so we've got a couple of videos to do for sure. Let's start with first. Have you ever wondered what a Pizza Hut commercial looks like in Korea? I have. The Gooch story will disappear like Jonathan Majors news. Well, who can forget a good Gooch? You know what I mean? Fat Conan saying, you don't need to buy coffee cake at grandmasonly.com. Oh! grandmasonly.com. A website that's so authentically grandma, you can smell the Werthers. All right. That's gross, and now I feel disgusting. So let's watch a weird video of a Pizza Hut commercial in what is apparently Korea. Apparently, Korea has some strong opinions about both American culture and Pizza Hut. All right, no, stop. There we go. Holy Jesus. Fucking damn it. It's a 30-second ad. I just need you to... I love that you guys got, like, American actors in Korea. How? How did you do that? I would live stream some Beagle on my XL, please. Live. I said live stream because you said love some, but it said live some. So I misread what you Ha! Her Gooch tastes like mothballs. Oh, God. Dollars, that is how. Yeah, I'm sure. All right, let's, again, now that we've unmuted it, it's a 30-second commercial. Let's again, Korean Pizza Hut commercial.
Pizza Hut? No. Pizza Hut? No. Pizza Hut? No.
What the fuck? I wonder if they have Domino's. I hope not. TOS. It was a fake commercial, and I'm willing to risk it. It was a Korean Pizza Hut commercial, and again, it wasn't real because the guy who the guy who turns the gun on himself then later turns it on somebody else. So apparently we're all okay. But again, if Twitch or YouTube or both have to get on my balls, we still have Rumble and whatever. Have some fun. North or south? There was food involved. Clearly south. Pretty sure it was south. All right, come on. Seriously, does this guy just shoot everything? Oh, he's just clicking it at the pizza. Oh, he lowered the price by... Toastmaster saying, it's not like Alec Baldwin was in the commercial. Otherwise, there would have been deaths. I will say this, though. You got to put that scene in fucking in Rust, right? Like, you got to do that now. Again, apparently in Korea, Pizza Hut is so good it's worth murdering people over, and America has not updated their fashion, culture sense, or just societal behavior since, like, you know, the 1800s, apparently. Yeah. So there it is. There it is. It's all fucked. All righty. There we go. That was, again, that came out 4 days ago. So there you go. Pizza Hut, you know, they're, it's not just for having an excuse to shoot your friends. All right, this next one is another food clip. This one is 3 minutes and 30 seconds. I don't feel like I can give any sort of decent lead into this. We're just going to let this person talk to you about...
Let's make some dessert ramen.
Dessert ramen. You know, because you're too lazy to make a meal and a dessert, so you want a meal that is a dessert, but you don't have any actual food. So you're like, I know, dessert ramen. Fat Elmo is narrator. I really like dessert ramen. Elmo loves diabetes.
Let's just get rid of that. Okay. Let's...
All right. I have no idea if this is a man or a woman, but I'm guessing a fat lady or a really, really fat guy. Rusty Grammar saying ramen is only a meal for poors or college students or lucky prisoners. I mean, you did say college students.
Boil that. Now let's get this pan nice and hot.
I don't like that looks a lot like a pan that I have in so many ways that I feel like this would... If it wasn't for how crappy your stove is, I would say you're in my fucking kitchen, and I'm not comfortable with it.
Almost. I'm gonna use coconut oil.
What the... Who is this? Is this a bit? Is this that person? That voice is too close to Janet. It's Janet Moose! Is it Janet Moose or Janine? Janine Moose. Janine Moose. It's Janine Moose. Some people like ramen the way that it's packaged, but I like to add a lot of fucking butter.
Boop that on there. Okay, now let's drain the noodles.
All right. I don't know what's up with the voice thing, but dear God. So now we're frying it with coconut oil.
And cinnamon.
All right, I take it back. Definitely a fat guy. This is a fat guy.
Spicy. Sugar. Just gonna pour that on it.
Why are you growling while you cook your food? How much of a fat do you have to be? I can't wait to eat it. Am I a great big fat person?
Super sweet. Let's add some honey roasted peanuts.
Again, this, are you angry? Are you happy? Are you having an orgasm right now? Fat Conan saying cooking stream tomorrow. Try this for us. Oh, God. I make no promises. But I will admit, I kind of considered it. Thorn asking, what the fuck is happening right now? Right now, we are watching a person who is making dessert ramen, which so far includes ramen rice noodles coated in ground cinnamon and organic sugar, and now we're adding honey roasted peanuts. This looks wrong from the get-go. Well, I mean, the phrase dessert ramen, where did you start and think it was right? All right, that's the exact same noise my fucking cat makes when he's eating his food, and he was a feral rescue, okay? That's the exact same thing. When we first rescued Al, he would eat his food just while he was eating it. Are you trying to scare away other people from your food? Do you live alone? Don't forget the coconut oil. Oh, yeah, the coconut oil was a part of it. Yeah, coconut oil. Yeah, we can't forget the coconut. You know, before that, until you mentioned the coconut oil, kind of sounds gross, but, what, that part.
Okay. Now let's take this concoction and put it in a bowl. Now let this cool off. Let's add some do-si-do crumbles to the top.
I both desperately want to see what you look like on the other side of this camera, and I'm also horrified. I don't think I win in any way. They have 32 cats and have adopted these behaviors. Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. How about we make a quick glaze for it?
Again, are you someone who struggles so hard to lift things because of your arm fat that you have... like, what?
Just gonna mix that up a bit.
Again, this is a glaze for the dessert
Okay. I think our glaze is done.
No, it isn't. It's still fucking lumpy. You used a fork as a salad fork as a whisk. You are simultaneously making garbage without proper cooking utensils. Jesus Christ. Have you seen what the chef looks like yet? No, not yet, and I'm hoping we're gonna.
Just powdered sugar and milk. Okay, well,
isn't that a hot bowl of fucking jizz? Oh, dessert ramen.
Looks like we have some dessert ramen. Cinnamon sugar.
Right. Get to the part where you eat it.
And some oatmeal peanut butter cookie crumbles.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Afterwards. Dessert ramen. Add a lot of sugar, and it's bound to taste okay.
Look, that's the mathematical formula for diabetes, okay? If you have to add a lot of sugar to make it taste okay, then it doesn't taste okay. Add a lot of sugar and it's bound to taste okay. I am so pissed. You broke the mukbang rules. You eat on camera. That is what we came here for. We came to see the piggy eat. You do not make dessert ramen and then rob us of the view of Jabba the Hutt ingesting that poor innocent alien life form. That is not what we do here. Review Bra hates this jobber. Is it a short digestible clip, or do I gotta go through it a while? Because if I have to go through it a while, that's got to be put on something for the back. Because I've got a thing I want to do, but I got to timestamp it. So that's how this whole thing works. Bada bing, bada boom. Alrighty, so let's go ahead. That's dessert ramen. Let's get our next video here.
I literally got to get.
Oh, that's right. This one, I'm a fan of Officer it's Officer EUDY, so Officer Udy. I don't know. Okay, but I subscribe to him. I find his shit funny. I play his videos once in a while. This one was pretty good, and so we put it in the list. Here we go.
Get this off my chest. I got to vent to somebody, because if I don't, I'm going to throw hands with her. I'm going to fight a 7-year-old. I'm taking my babies.
I'm going to fight a 7-year-old. His daughter causes him so much fucking grief, and I love it, because then I'm like, it's not just me. And I want to see him punch his daughter. I'll be honest, because it's not my kid. I don't give a shit. I forgot Review Bra. Review Bra? Who's Review Bra? I don't know. Hey, that's the guy who runs my daycare, says Ross Dog's Broken Spirit. I gotta get this off my chest, or I'm gonna throw hands with a 7-year-old. And it ain't even my 7-year-old. I just fucking work there. Review of the week. All right. Eat a salad and feels dirty. Oh, no. He's creepy as fuck. I'm pretty sure he's a police officer, but even if he isn't a police officer, his videos are funny, so I don't really care. Let's go. Boom.
The school this morning. As we pull out of our neighborhood and start heading towards the school, a dog runs across the road and into the woods. Scoot immediately like, Daddy, stop the car. Daddy, stop the car. Go get that dog. I said, first of all, Scoot, I'm not chasing after a dog at 7:15 in the morning. And second of all, I've already told you, we don't bring strays home. Oh, when I tell you, this little girl said, Psh, I wish somebody would have told Mommy that before she brought you home then. Huh? What you say? First of all, little girl, I ain't no stray. And second of all, if Mommy hadn't have brought me home, guess whose little ass wouldn't be here? You. When I tell you, this little girl, she said, and it ain't like I asked to be here. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna stop the car, but it's because you walking to school. Let's fight. You ain't gonna keep talking to me like that. I ain't no stray. I literally.
This is not a new thing for him. He typically loses his fights with his 7-year-old daughter. Again, I find that endearing. Now, this next video, if I could preface this next video, sometimes when you decide to pick a political stance and to stick to it no matter what, you ignore obvious pitfalls. That's all I'm going to say.
Morning, Mike.
Oh, hello. What are you glued to, Cameron?
Just your screen, unfortunately.
Unfortunately? What do you do for a living,
Well,
Cameron?
I'm a carpenter.
A carpenter, right. So how safe is that for the climate?
Well, I work with timber, which is a much more sustainable material rather than concrete. I also
But you work with
retrofit-
trees that have been cut down then, don't you?
It's a sustainable building practice.
Are you jerking off right now? Hold on. I didn't notice this before. Rusty Grammar, I don't pick a side. I'm alt-right. But bomb jokes.
Than concrete. I also
But you work with
retrofit-
trees that have been cut down then, don't you?
It's a
You look
sustainable
like you're
building
jerking
practice.
it. You look like you're stroking it, all right? Why are you getting excited about... Have any of you figured out who's about to open their mouth and insert their foot, and possibly how?
How is it sustainable if you're killing trees?
Because it's regenerative, you can grow trees.
Right. Well, you can grow all sorts of things, can't you?
Well, you can't grow concrete.
You can.
All right. So if you haven't realized where we're at with it, we'll get back into it in a second. This insolent Britain. Dude. I know. I'll get the carpenter who's all like, ooh, love and peace and the climate. I'll be like, hey, but aren't you ruining the climate? You're cutting down trees. Yes, because we can't make more of them at all. Finite supply.
Concrete.
You can. See you, Cameron. Cheerio.
See ya, Cameron. Cheerio. There's a guy who realizes he just talked himself into a stupid loop and he's about to be internet famous. Cameron didn't even have to answer. He just smiles. Let's go back to this. I'm sorry. This is too fucking funny.
You can.
Oh, no. We'll go back a bit further.
Well, you can grow all sorts of things, can't you?
Well, you can't grow concrete.
You can.
He's trying not to laugh in the guy's face, and this guy just realized. He said, yeah, you can. You can grow concrete. English version of James Corden. Oh, are you saying James Corden isn't English? I'll have you know. Not only is James Corden English, in my opinion, he's incredibly gay. He likes dudes. He has a beard. Look, I've gotten good after spending years with a man who has a professional beard. I have gotten good at sniffing out beards. Right? Beard.
Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you, never gonna make you cry, never gonna say goodbye, never gonna tell a lie and hurt you.
Thank you. That is both hilarious and Johnny's Just Growing Concrete LLC. All right, I gotta go back again. I'm cutting it. I know I'm jumping on this one. We'll move on in a second.
Concrete.
You can.
Yeah, you can. He just shakes his head no, and he's like,
See you, Cameron. Cheerio.
See you, Cameron. Cheerio. I just ate a huge giant dick on TV. I ate a BBC on the BBC.
That was Cameron. He grows trees and then cuts them down and then makes things from them. Brilliant. Marvellous. I don't think I ever want to talk to any of those people.
He cuts trees down and then he grows trees and then cuts them down and then makes things from them. Brilliant. Marvelous. And I in no way attempted to talk him into a corner where I pointed out that the peace-loving green tree-growing hippie was by all means destroying the environment. That is just... That clip made my day. Alrighty. Do we want to do those two? I don't know. How dare you? Let's see. Holy shit, we only have a half hour. Well, we have about 40 minutes left in the show. Do we want to do Are You Jesus? He claimed you can grow concrete. He won, obviously. Ah, yes, here are the concrete fields of West Jersey, where all of America's concrete is grown. Well, obviously, they grow the concrete in the concrete jungle. By the left's ideology, all you have to do is say it, and you can be right. Well, the thing is, I don't know if you noticed this, but what you would call the left in this argument was the carpenter going, yeah, I care about the environment. That's why I work with trees. And he was the more conservative person, being like, oh, but don't you destroy the environment by cutting down all the trees? And he's like, yeah, but you can grow more trees. And he's like, oh, but you could grow all sorts of things, can't you? You could grow all sorts of things. And he's like, yeah, you can't grow concrete. And that's where he really ate a dick. But again, I'm pretty sure the left wasn't the one that pulled their out of the. Again, that's I'm saying stupid people don't know a political leaning. They are just people. Fat Conan, say it, scream it. I mean, at least with one. Trans rights are human rights. Yes, but if you don't give a shit
Tier
about
100,
other
I
humans,
bet he tucks his wiener.
Bet. Fucking, I thought he was right then there. That's what he was doing with his arm. That's one of the things. I kind of trans rights are human rights, and just the other people standing next to it. Human rights are human rights. And just like, but we want our rights respected. Yeah, so you want to trample over everyone else's? Trans rights are human rights. Cis don't have any rights. That's where they're at. Anyways, so you can't grow concrete. We learned that. All right, let's close these two down. Dessert ramen. Ugh. Okay, do we want to go? We'll go with, all right, we did can't grow concrete. I want to make sure I know what ones I did, so we get rid of those. Korean Pizza Hut is still my fave. Still love Korean Pizza Hut. I might save those videos. We'll do the one that I need to do. We'll do that one, and then we'll jump into stories for the rest of the hour. Here we go with I love mashups. I love video game mashups where they put movies into video games and they make it look like the movie takes place in the game, all that kind of stuff. And with the advent of AI, we've had some amazing like deep fake shit come out, and I just fucking love it. It amuses me to no end. So I give you what should have been.
Sometimes it.
I give you what should have been the movie that never happened, but I think we could all agree if it did, it would be the greatest film of all time. I give you Arnie and Silent Sly.
You know, sometimes I wish I did a little more with my life instead of hanging out in front of places selling weed and shit. Like maybe be an animal doctor. Why not me? I like seals and shit. Or maybe an astronaut. Yeah. I'd be the first motherfucker to see a new galaxy. Or find a new alien life form. And fuck it.
I would watch this movie so much. I love women, bro. Do you, bro? Bro, I love women so hard, bro. I smash push so hard the push just explodes, bro. Oh my God. So I can't tell if they're deep faking Sylvester Stallone into Silent Bob already, but I will say this. Arnold Schwarzenegger looks a lot like Jason Mewes to the point where it's creepy. And the same is kind of true for if that's Sylvester Stallone deep faked into there. Because, dude, that is definitely Arnold Schwarzenegger's face. Holy shit, that is Sylvester Stallone's face. Jesus Christ, this works so well. Jason Mewes. And the actor who plays Silent Bob, Kevin Smith, thank you. Jason Mewes and Kevin Smith look so much like Arnold and Sylvester.
And fuck it. And people be like, there he goes. Homeboy fucked a Martian once. Hey, be cool. That's Ethan Suplee. Looks great.
Yeah, you guys holding?
Shit, everything with coke, heroin in your cock.
How about a nickel bag, man?
Oh, $15, little man. Put that shit In my hand. Boobies, boobies. Look at my boobies, boobies.
So, I haven't seen you guys in a while, man. Where you been all this time?
And the wagon is a good friend of Bill W's. Check it out. Just got it 2 days ago before we got out.
Yeah, but if you're holding all the time, aren't you gonna be tempted to get high?
Oh, not with the power of Christ in my side, sir.
Is that a fucking Bible?
Hey, the holy fucking Bible, son.
Fucking stupid.
You should read your Bible, sirs. You find all types of weird shit in there. Like, did you know Jesus was a Jew?
The face on the Kevin Smith character. Arnold did tickle the maid, so he could have hooked up with Mama Muse. Oh, no. All right. So, again, that mashup video was funny. That was fucking amazing. I love that video. You see the Trump versus the Illuminati movie yet on Amazon Prime. What? This came out 2 years ago. I'll give this a go because we had a lot of people try to launch that hype train and we had a bunch of support. So we'll give this a go. And, look, I don't agree with everything that's happening to him and the way that the government seems to be kind of mobilized against him because he's a political rival. But I also
I pray to the highest heavens, Lord, please do not let this Becky get any purple-headed yogurt slinger from any man. Absolutely none.
I feel like there is way too much romanticizing and idolizing of Trump, and the problem with that is it prevents the supporters he has from seeing his flaws, and you should always see a person's flaws. You have to deal with them.
In the year 2044, advanced artificial intelligence robots drained the Earth of her natural resources, leaving the once thriving planet a barren shell. Adrift in space, the human race fights its...
Okay, this seems like a bunch of different video game animations clipped together with a voiceover thing. This looks like crap.
Toughest battle ever for survival. A Chinese clone of the 45th U.S. President Donald J. Trump survives the Earth's destruction by escaping his maximum security lab. His petri dish-grown body, fused with the latest AI technology, possesses eternal life and large hands.
All right, so that's someone who's definitely at least having fun with this. And large hands. They're winning me over. I don't like it. It's a Chinese clone of Donald Trump versus Martian alien. Look, I don't know if I need to tell you this. How would a Martian... So what is a Martian alien? Just out of curiosity. Because when you say Martian alien, I feel like you're not someone who goes, well, I have a wiener dog. Fat Conan, from Mars. Yes, so he fights an alien from Mars, a Martian alien. All right, fine. You know what? We're getting lost in a semantical argument that's pointless. I don't even know why I'm picking it. I'm a dick.
During his escape from Earth, Trump's ship crash lands on Mars. Unable to leave, he exists for 1,000 years on a barren prison planet of his own making.
Aleister Crowley, the true scourge on the living.
It seems every time I try to get out, Illuminati pulls me back in. What a strange trip this life is.
You're the one aiming to destroy our Illuminati! Donald Trump!
Call me Trump.
You're coming with us! Turn around and raise your hands.
If you insist. Computer, play Trump's favorite playlist.
Again, all I'm gonna say is drugs are bad. Lizard people are here and the frogs are gay. Well, I don't know if you know this, but whoever made this video thought apparently Donald Trump was a very gay dancer. It was fucking... Fat Coding saying, I could not believe it was real until I looked it up on Prime TV. I can't know that this is real. I'm going to have to let this trailer just be all that I see of it. I can't possibly force... No. All right? I'm not doing it. I'm not watching this piece of shit.
Suck on that.
He was way too skinny to be Donald Trump. That's what I mean by romanticizing him. Donald wouldn't survive re-entry, okay? Iron Sky wasn't bad. Well, I mean, if you like bad movies, yeah, it was great. It's a clone. They shaved off 50 pounds. Yeah, they also made him a lot more smarter apparently because he can operate a fucking spaceship. Look, I don't know if you people are aware of this, but part of the reason Donald survives is because Donald has a team of people who have a vested interest in keeping Donald going. Now, I'm not saying that he can't make decisions or learn things. I'm just saying those aren't skills he's very good at. Actually, the decision one that he doesn't have a problem with, I misspoke. He will make a decision like that, even if he has no idea what he just decided. In that way, he's not different than our current president. The only difference is that, unlike our current president, every once in a while, he is aware he's making decisions. Also, would like to point out, in his 4-year stay, didn't fuck things up as bad. At least he wipes himself. Hey, we have no proof that either of them can do that, all right? Look, one, I would not put it above Don to want to make someone wipe him anyway. Like, all right, now wipe my ass. Kid, it's very nice. I can't do a Don. I've got to find a hook line for him. But yeah, I refuse to believe that either of them can properly wipe themselves. I also don't think Donald or Biden have had a solid stool in probably a decade. Different reasons, Biden more being health-related, Donald being more dietary intake. But overall, I'm just saying, loose stools. Really runny, loose stools. All right, so we have a half hour left. We have all of our Hour 3 content, so we're going to get all that. First, we're going to clear the second hour stories out as we highlight those. Boop. Star Trek The Next Trump-lation, starring Donald Trump, Ron DeSantis, and Kellyanne Conway. I'll say this, I just said how I didn't like people romanticizing Trump. I don't dislike Ron DeSantis. I feel like Ron DeSantis is a smart man's Trump. He just, politically speaking, Ron DeSantis feels a lot of like the Trump gusto, but then still like a actual professional politician. So, I mean, like, in my opinion, about as close as you can get to the best of both worlds in that regard. But that's another one where just a lot of people, God King DeSantis, and I get it. DeSantis is stupid popular in Florida. Good for him. Not saying he shouldn't be. I'm just saying if we romanticize people too much, that's how we get to, well, we have to do this for the fatherland. Burn the books and corral the youth. Like, oh, shit, no. That is why Vincent from Pulp Fiction saw the briefcase. That is what Vincent saw. What? When he opened the briefcase, he saw what? Baby DeSantis? You're telling me Vincent saw Baby DeSantis? Because it definitely, I don't know. Anyways, it's a stupid. Why are you playing that game? Anyway, all right. So we've got one story that we're definitely gonna do because it's gonna irk me. So we're gonna go first with that one. I'm gonna pull the audio down for just a second while we pull this up. Don't do any sound drops or any of that fun shit. Not the B. Oh yeah, we're gonna catch up with Bud Light, and there's two parts to this. So I've got to do it this way and make sure. Yeah, the Chinese one. All right, anyways, so this first story that we're going to do here. Oh, wait. Hold on. Was this oh, this is the school district. It's not a video. It's a written story. We got to read it. A California mom has become outraged after her daughter's school district upheld a parental secrecy policy allowing school officials to offer gender counseling without informing parents. Right? I mean, why wouldn't you? Because you totally should embrace that child's identity and hide it from the parents, especially if there's any chance that you kind of helped push that narrative. Because once the kid graduates, the medical bills, the psychological trauma, and anything else that could go wrong with any of this isn't your fault or repercussion anyway. I thought it was a golden dildo. No, that's what they were shoving up Marcus's ass. She heard it through the grapevine. Oh, boo. No, she didn't. She heard it at the school board meeting where they voted to do this. Aurora Regino said her 11-year-old daughter's elementary school in Chico Unified School District helped her transition from female to male during the last school year, but a guidance counselor kept her in the dark during the entire process. During one of the meetings, my daughter told the counselor she wanted to tell me about her new identity. They ignored her request and did nothing to support her in letting me know what was going on at school, she told board members at a meeting last Wednesday. The board weighed a measure that would allow for more parental inclusion, but ultimately voted to keep the existing so-called parental secrecy policy in place with a 3-2 vote, right? Because, I mean, why should parents have any say in how their children are raised? You gave them to us. We clearly know better. We don't have any kids of our own. Were her parents not at home for a few semesters? Fat Conan, I'm pretty sure, and the daughter, or man, I get the son, whatever. Their child bears some responsibility in this too, but I'd be almost willing to bet that a part of this happened, or that part of the reason this happened was because the daughter would change her gender and then go home. You know, she just insists she likes this cute little haircut that all the girls are wearing now. And then when she got to school, she'd just, be a boy. That's what it was. And then she'd go home and be a girl. And the parents were apparently none the wiser. Oh, dude, that is that the mom? That is the mom. That is Aurora Regino. What's up? Fat Conan saying, do they lop it off right there in shop class? What, her tits? She was an 11-year-old girl. There was nothing to lop off. Again, this is one of the situations where, at least in this case, there wasn't a whole lot of super permanent choices they could make. I mean, there were a bunch of medical ones that the results are who the fuck knows what, and I'm sure the school will totally totally support that child financially if there becomes a problem medically because of their decisions morally. Again, this is just gross. They're not your kids, all right? You don't get to make the decision by yourself. Sorry, that's not a right you were given as a paid public servant whose job was... By the way, all of these teachers pushing this stuff, you realize this is not the time to do that. You guys kind of have a track record of being bad at your jobs for just teaching them regular stuff. Now is not the time to be like, you know what we should do? Double down and just go with gender education. Diploma should come with 15 years of therapy gift certificate. I mean, if your child transitioned and they did that at the school, absolutely. I feel like the school should be on the fucking hook medically, therapeutically, all that, mental health, everything. If you convince that kid to do that, and by the way, I do say convinced because you don't know who you're going to be until puberty hits. I didn't realize I was going to be a huge douche, but, one summer my voice went from this to this, and now it cracks every once in a while, and I'm like, yep, huge douche. Colossal douche. Now, the thing that bothers me about this is not the fact that they voted to keep the policy in place. It's the fact that these people have jobs and are allowed to walk freely when they had that policy in the first place. This seems like a public school should not be legally allowed to have a parental secrecy policy unless the secret is like, hey, we got to keep this from dad or he gets hitty, And even then, that still seems like we have policies in place in case that sort of home situation exists. You know where this shit, where was this shit during Prima Gata Asire freaking out? Where's the hole? Sometimes you feel like a nut. All right, when this originally happened to our family, nobody could have ever told me that this was going on, especially at the young age of elementary school. She said, the policy that board members voted to uphold, according to Regino, extends to children as young as pre-kindergarten. Dude, seriously, my daughter thought she was an Easter bunny last weekend. Okay? Pre-kindergarten? You can't be like, we've got to provide gender-affirming care for pre-kindergarten kids. After all, I remember when I didn't know what colors and numbers were, I totally had the what I want to do with my penis and genital shit figured out. Look, you can't convince pre-kindergarten kids to swap their gender. The guys have no idea what they're giving up, and the women have no idea how fucked over they are yet. You've got to wait until they mature all the way, because once puberty shows up, every guy learns, hey, not only is that thing in the front of your pants kind of like a I'm a superior thing to the other gender, not only does it come with some amazing medical advantages like not bleeding once a month, but it's super fun to play with. You've got your own fidget spinner. Well, more of a fidget stroker. But my point is, are you bored? Work one out. There you go. And I know some of you are saying, but Johnny, women can flick their bean. And I'm like, yes, women can flick their bean. Only because they have literally no other choice. Okay? Look, don't get me wrong. You got some fun toys up front, but I can make those myself. Granted, they're not as good, but they're homemade. It's like homemade anything. Homemade Play-Doh. It's technically Play-Doh. But really? No, not really. It's not Play-Doh. Anyways, it's incredibly damaging that they're upholding such a crazy policy for such young children, she continued. After a moment arguing that such a tumultuous time in a child's adolescent lives, in a child's adolescence lives is when they need parental guidance the most. Yeah, but again, you don't know that because you're not us. You're just her mom. Who do you think you are? All right? Bean Flicker by Parker Brothers. The game everybody wants to play, except Mom, because she's a prude.
Well, in my day, you weren't allowed to flick your bean. It was considered unsightly.
Oh, look, it's an ad. Hey, here's a guy who has a vehicle. It looks like, oh, eBay Motors. You know, when you want to buy a stolen car, you go to eBay Motors. This guy didn't know that this was a hot vehicle, but he certainly found out. That's right. One oil check later, and they went, hey. Oh, wait, never mind. Never mind. It's pretty obviously a stolen vehicle. Those are
Hi, for those
stolen
that don't
vehicle
know me,
wipers.
my name is Aurora Regino, and I am the mother that filed the lawsuit in federal court against Chico Unified for transitioning my daughter without my knowledge. I'm here today to tell my story so parents and the public.
All right, I gotta say one thing right now. If her daughter inherits that wreck, you deserve to be fucking persecuted to the ends of the earth. Look at those beautiful puppies. All right? And I was going to play this video. We did read most of the story. But apparently, because I clicked play on the video and I paused it for 1 stupid second, you had to move it to another story. Fuck you, Fox News. You are almost as bad as Janine Moose at this point. And I'm going to have to seriously find a ad blocker that actually works to block this stuff. But as I've seen time and time again, you get the ones that work, and then all the websites go, you've got an ad blocker. We can't use this until you turn it off. Dicks. Fucking dicks. Bet she shaves. Dude, I don't care. I'd wade through the bush for those mountain peaks. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, like I said, clearly a very beautiful woman. I don't know, as a guy who finds beautiful woman beautiful, I would say, hey, how about you leave that one alone until she decides she doesn't want to be one? You know what I mean? How about you let her kind of ride it out? Bad choice of words. Look at those sweater puppies. Dude, that sweater can't hold those puppies. Who let the dogs out? She filed a lawsuit in federal court. Again, and what would this lady know about a woman needing guidance in her puberty? I guess no one told her, well, you went through cisgender puberty, so you don't understand how things are for trans people. Because again, the only people that go through any sort of awkward identity phase are trans people. They're the only ones. Look, all I'm saying is if this were about your children, why would they tell you? You know, if that's where this is about, why wouldn't they keep it a secret? I mean, it's not like they're... Oh, wait, they are doing it out in the open. Shit, I forgot that part. Why are you guys doing this out in the open? Holy crap. This is the kind of policy you talk about behind closed doors. You just blatantly said, let's take away parental rights because, I don't know, it doesn't fit our social narrative. Oh. But hey, who's surprised to see this happen in a conservative bastion state like California? Stevie J, and the tomboy genocide continues. And I am going to fight that so fucking hard because my daughter is part tomboy and part princess. It literally depends on the day. Some days, she's a tomboy. She wants to get dirty and play with trucks. Other days, she's a princess wearing a dress and literally needs you to tell her she's a princess. Like, and just off of the tiny 4 years I've had with my daughter, from what I understand of children, you can't let them make a permanent life decision at that age. You can't do that, all right? It's dumb. Alrighty, so this next story is to feel better about the last story. Bud Light sales have fallen off a steep cliff in only 1 week following the Dylan Mulvaney incident, costing the brand billions. Or, no, not billions, costing the brand millions. All right, so a lot of people, including myself, have said, oh, this is, it's going to fade away. Nothing's going to happen. That might not be true from some of the information coming out. Bud Light, the biggest beer brand in America, is getting drawn and quartered by its customer base after paying pretend girl Dylan Mulvaney to sell their goods. And the reports saying this are from bars across America. Case and Bucks near Anheuser-Busch's HQ in St. Louis has seen a 30% drop in Bud Light bottle sales and a 50% drop in Bud Light on tap. Braintree Brewhouse in Massachusetts, a huge sports bar near liberal Boston, normally sells 25 Bud Light bottles to each bottle of 25 Bud Light bottles to each bottle of rival Miller Lite and Coors Light. But this week, there has been an 80% drop in Bud Light drinkers. Owner Alex Kiersis went on an extra step and found out that the 20% who did order Bud Light hadn't heard the news, but said they don't order it again after customers told them about Dylan Mulvaney. Wait a minute. So he's wearing a dress and they put his face on the can? Yeah. Well, fuck this piss water. Give me a Coors Light. You know what? Fuck it. Get me a Pabst Blue Ribbon. Oh. Angry Saxon saying, my son flails around and screams a lot. I'm pretty sure he can't make his own decisions. Yeah, but I mean, he is 20. When is he going to start? You know what I mean? Like at a certain point, clock's a ticking. You know, fucking woo, PBR me ASAP. Yeah, you know what? It's over. They put Mulvaney on the thing. Fuck it. Bud Light's lost all class. Give me a Ritzy beer. Give me a PBR. I want something with quality, something with substance. I want an Iowa beer, a Pils. Ugh. Schlitz or nothing. They put Mulvaney on the can? All Schlitz. Ham. Alrighty, a bar in Texas with a dart league sponsored by Bud Light normally sells 3 kegs of Bud Light during the weekly event, or 495 12-ounce bottles. But the bar sold only 4 12-ounce bottles this week, a decline of 99%. Johnny wants a Stella Artois. Yes, because I have taste. And because I want a beer like Stella Artois, where it's ritzy, but not gay. Oh. Alrighty. Stella is a Anheuser-Busch product. Now, again, I don't regularly drink beer, so I can't I can't really be expected to know that. Brandon Can't Lose saying, Johnny, what's up, buddy? Hey, how you doing? Thank you for joining the show. Thank you for being part of the show. Give it the whole the rumble glove. We've had a nice little amount of support today, so we're saying thank you very, very much, everyone. Thank you so much. None of the Amstel Light for you. No. I'm going to just drink heavy, like, hard liquor anyway. Like, just what I like, but okay. Because, again, I'm one of those people, like, if I'm going to get fucked up, you could drink, like, a shit ton of beer and pee all night and all that. Or you could just have, like, 2 stiff drinks and be good. And not have to pee like a racehorse. Johnny's saying, give Johnny a Dos Equis. Look, I don't always boycott trans people. But when I do, I boycott Dylan Mulvaney. Alrighty, so bar in Texas lost their dart league. A pub in... I didn't know I was gonna get to say this. A pub in LGBTQ-friendly neighborhood of Hell's Kitchen in uber liberal New York City reported a 58% drop in Bud Light draft sales and a 70% drop in bottle sales. Right? So the LGBTQ people are like, you know what we want? We want more of our representation on these cans, and our representation is one Dylan Mulvaney. Stick with old style. No one would sponsor that shit. Oh. Alrighty. What's the guy from Talk Soup doing here? Alrighty. This is being repeated across every store, restaurant, and bar in America. Take the example of this gas station in rural Georgia. Alrighty. Let's...
You guys see that right there? I was just talking to the gas station attendant. There was a bunch of dudes in line, and I just sound... Excuse me, guys.
There's a bunch of dudes in line, and I just said, hey, it's the gangbang! I saw a bunch of dudes in line, and I thought, well, this is a sausage party. Who needs some buns?
And there was a bunch of dudes in line, and
I said, hey, does someone want to check my colon for cancer? Look, I'm not expecting you to get in there and really look, with both eyes. You can just use one eye. Just put one eye in my ass. Check me for cancer.
Just sound...
Why do you reload this every time?
Bunch of dudes in line, and I just sound...
Why every time?
Excuse me, guys, and the whole line turned and looked at me, and I said, will any of you guys ever buy Bud Light again? And all these rednecks that live around me, and I are one too, they're like, nope, never. And the attendant, I think they perked up in that they realized, we haven't been selling a lot of Bud Light lately. And I'm like, and you never will, gents. And they said, we'll have them come pick it up next Tuesday. So, fun time. My little town is holding the line. And some dude in line said, hey, go woke, go broke. And so, good times.
They're holding the line, right? Because it all comes down to this little town. Remember, if this town sells one can of Bud Light, Mulvaney wins, all right? We will overcome if we band together. Diamond hands, everybody. I know it's cheap piss water beer, but we have to hold out. This is social justice we're talking about. Oh, fuck you. Alrighty, so mere days after the backlash began, Anheuser-Busch distributors began worrying about the lack of sales, something that is likely to continue for the foreseeable future. And we have another clip of someone who has feelings on how the sales are going, and You know, a lot of people like that last guy cheering it on, saying, yeah, this is what you get. Go woke, go broke. Yeah, fuck that. Just remember, all of the people that push the woke policies, they have parachutes. Financial parachutes usually in their contracts. These are the people you are going to hurt with this policy, which I say don't pick Bud Light based on its political stance. Boycott Bud Light based on the fact that it tastes like shit. But anyways, here we go.
I work for an affiliate company. I am a merchandiser, and the sole product of the company I work for is Anheuser-Busch products.
So business is a booming.
So with all this canceling going on, I've never seen such little sales in this past few days on these products. And it's sad because when people don't buy this beer, I don't make money and I can't feed my family. So it's kind of heartbreaking, I guess, that Anheuser-Busch did what they did. They don't know their clientele. So it's kind of heartbreaking. Thanks, Anheuser-Busch. I may not be able to feed my family coming up here soon.
But our marketing lady, she has an agenda. You know, because she's going to elevate the brand and women by cutting out the women and everybody that already likes the brand. I don't know where this could go wrong. Something about all of Thorne saying something about all your eggs in one basket. I hear it's bad. Yeah, but this is the problem with these big companies like Anheuser-Busch. They will kind of pigeonhole you into one, and the other companies will pigeonhole people into another, and it becomes a thing where now you're working for the company, and even though you're an independent guy, you can't carry independent, because, dude, as an independent DJ, I got so lucky. You can't serve Coke if you serve Pepsi. Exactly, says Stevie J. It's the same kind of thing. So Anheuser-Busch isn't going to sit there and let you peddle something that they don't make. Because what if the thing that they don't make starts selling more? Guess what you're going to push more? The thing that sells more. They can't let you have free reign. You'll do that thing that the founding fathers were a big fan of. What is it? Capitalism. You're going to do that thing where you're like, the free market is spoken. People like buying this piss water more than that piss water. I'm going to sell piss water A, and piss water B can go fuck itself. We took Aunt Jemima off the pancakes and put RuPaul on the Cheez-Its. Fat Conan, did we really put RuPaul on the Cheez-Its? I hate Cheez-Its anyway. I have literally no skin in this game because I think Cheez-Its are disgusting and should be eradicated from the planet. But did we really put RuPaul on the Cheez-Its box? Nailed it. Oh.
Mary loves dick.
Well, Mary has a dick. Mary has a dick, so Oh, fuck.
All right, your next box.
Oh my God. Humanity is done. Just reading the tagline of this story. Why? Cheez-It to feature RuPaul and Snooki.
Of Cheez-Its may feature reality superstars RuPaul and Snooki. Take a look. I mean, it's kind of fabulous, right, Cheez-It?
No, it isn't. It is not fabulous. Fabulous. You know how I know it's not fabulous? Because it's RuPaul and Snooki on a Cheez-Its box. 100% real original. Do you know what those two people aren't? RuPaul is a storied drag performer, and Cheez-Its, just in case you aren't aware, drag performers aren't original people because when they're done doing their performance, they turn back into who they are the rest of the time. So I wouldn't say that's real original. Again, it's usually a copy of some other woman or man or whichever gender you're jumping into, and you do a parody bit. It's like me doing Donald Trump. It's for a very select audience. And Snooki, 100% real original. Between the T and the A, I'm gonna say no way. Who's these two anyway? Says Mediddy03. RuPaul, very well-known, famous drag performer for a very, very long time. Snooki was that hoe from what was it, the fucking Jersey Shore. Snooki is most well known for spreading the crab epidemic of New Jersey of the early 2000s. Look, when Andrew Tate and some other people, when they say body count, they don't mean it literally until they're talking about Snooki. That woman's what we will call promiscuous reservoir fermented so many STDs. Again, this is all my opinion. That the rest of the world laughs at us is no mystery. No one is laughing. We all have our own problems. I feel like no one's laughing because it's not funny. But again, the Snooki and the RuPaul on the Cheez-Its. Wow, what are we doing here?
Adding some stars to its packaging for a limited time. The company says they're doing this to celebrate 30 years of modern reality TV. You know, TV and a little snacky snack here.
Yeah, very cheesy.
Yeah. The box's official release is Monday. A limited number of boxes will drop every day until the 23rd. I love Cheez-Its, so I'm going to grab these.
Yo, absolutely.
I love Cheez-Its. I'm going to grab these. Why? What? Just grab regular fucking Cheez-Its. Nada of Canada says this show is worse than a 90s sitcom. Well, we've gone over our time, and so if feel free to go. If it's not for you, I'm sorry. This show is worse than a 90s sitcom, and your comment was worse than that of a bot. What do you want? Oh, are you saying that the no cheese was harmed in the making of these cheese? Oh, you're talking about that. That show was worth it. Oh, fucking Jesus. I'm sorry. Michaela saying, I love 90s sitcoms. I mean, is Bill Cosby a 90s sitcom? I don't know if that qualifies, but that's one that we're not allowed to like just because of how that all turned out. All right, so that's fucked up. We went about 10 minutes over our overtime. Thank you so much for the video suggestion, whoever did that. Watch out for the new Jell-O Pop S drop. What? We're bringing back Bill Cosby to Jell-O.
Well, you see, some women claimed I happened to be someone who raped them. McGaw.
Yeah, I'm just doing someone else's impression. I'm just shitty. Alrighty, so we've had a great time. We've had an amazing show. We went a little longer than we intended, but hey, it's been fun. We will be back tomorrow at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time on all 3 platforms, and we look forward to entertaining you then. We've been Johnny. You've been an audience. Take care.
Game over.
Fuck! What the fucking fuck? Who the fuck? Fuck this fucking... How did you so fucking...